All right, what's going on, guys? It's Robbie here. Hope you have an amazing day. Happy Sunday to everybody out there. We are just about to get started in a few minutes here. But before we get started, guys, let me just do a quick mic check. Can everybody hear me okay? Give me a one in the chat and let me know if you can hear me just fine. I want to make sure my audio is good. Okay, cool. A lot of ones here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Great. Awesome. Good. A lot of ones coming in. Love it, love it. Awesome, guys. So let me know where you are listening in from. So, right now I am in just outside of Boston. So I live about 40 minutes outside of Boston. And right now it's probably, I don't know, it's probably about 45, 50 degrees maybe outside. It's pretty, it's it's not good golfing weather yet. But then again, we can't even golf right now, unfortunately. But yeah, let's see what we got here as far as people from all over the world here. So we got, let's see, oh my gosh, a lot of people here. We got from Mexico, Mauricio's in Mexico. We got Steve from New Jersey, Sarath from India. Don's a fellow Massachusetts guy. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Renee's from Mexico. Sasa is from Serbia. Wow, awesome. People from all over the world here. We got Joe from Wales, Hector from Puerto Rico, Stefano from Argentina, Alexis from Savannah. I'm assuming that's Georgia. Arkansas. We got Pakistan, Thailand, Nova Scotia. We got the suburbs of Chicago. I like that. Ottawa, London, Nigeria. Oh my gosh. So literally everybody, I mean, pretty much every Cape Cod. Nice. I love Cape Cod. What part of Cape Cod, Jeremy? India, Philippines, British Columbia, Wyoming, Fort Lauderdale. Oh my gosh, Cleveland. Hector was in Boston 2 weeks ago. Awesome, great. Yeah, geez. Oh my gosh. People from all over the world here, which is amazing, 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 right? Awesome, guys. Now, we're gonna get started in just about a minute here or so, and just to make sure too, can everybody see my screen okay? Just go ahead and give me a 2 in the chat box or in the question box. Let me know you can see my screen just fine. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, cool. Awesome, guys. Great. Yeah, perfect, perfect. A lot of people on here, which is awesome. Cool. All right. Good, guys. Good. So I'm excited. I'm excited about today's training, and the reason why I'm excited about today's training is because it's going to be very, very question and answer based. And so, as you probably have seen from a lot of people and a lot of big names online, that Commission Hero is literally taking the world by storm, and we've had so many successful people coming through Commission Hero, and some crazy, crazy crazy days. I mean, people who are doing hundreds of dollars a day, people who are doing thousands of dollars a day, and more. We have some students that are doing like $5,000 or $10,000 a day. I mean, just some crazy, crazy numbers. And so the reason why I wanted to do a Q&A today is because I wanted to answer a lot of questions people have. Obviously, I get I get questions all the time from people who are interested in Commission Hero, joining Commission Hero, but they haven't kind of pulled the trigger yet, so to speak. And so what I want to do is kind of cover first of all a bunch of stuff, right? First of all, why I personally believe Commission Hero is literally the best way to make money online. Why you can definitely use it and have success too, and why you don't need to have experience or anything like that. It's really a big thing, right? So that's why I want to do this question and answer. So we're going to cover a bunch of stuff here, and we'll just get started in just a minute here. But I'm excited to get rock and roll. Is everybody excited here? Like, let me know in the chat if you guys are excited about today's Q&A. Yeah, everybody excited. Cool. Awesome. Great. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, this is awesome, guys. You should be excited. I don't know why you wouldn't be. All right, guys. Well, I think we're a couple minutes past 11 here on the East Coast. So obviously, I want to be respectful of everybody's time, and I wanted to get things rocking and rolling here. So, guys, so welcome to today's live Q&A. All right, so it's going to be a combination of some things, right? We're going to do a bunch of question and answers, and obviously I'm going to be, taking some time to answer some questions. My team is behind the scenes as well, answering questions inside the question box for you guys. So, anything and everything, whatever questions you have in terms of, Commission Hero, whether it's, what it takes to be successful, what do you need? Do you need to have landing page software? How much do you need to spend on ads? Can it work even with everything going on with the coronavirus? Like, there's all these questions, right? And I totally understand that, and that's why I want to do this, guys. And I want to make sure that everybody can, get their questions answered. Because honestly and truly, here's the thing, guys. Like, honestly and truly, right now, is such an opportunity because, and I'll give you a perfect example why. So, right now, everybody is home, okay? Everybody's home just because we kind of have to be, right? And because of that, people are online more, right? They get bored being at home. They're online, they're on Facebook more, they're on their mobile phones more, they're on the computers more, and people are buying more and more and more. And so, in addition to that, I'm also seeing that the cost of advertising on things like Facebook is getting less and less and less. And the reason why is because a lot of these big brands, they've actually pulled away from advertising because they don't measure based on performance. They just spend for the sake of spending. And when times get a little bit tough, they stop spending on advertising, right? Which leaves more room for us to advertise on Facebook, which for a lot less, which is really, really, really cool. So I'm excited, guys. I'm excited about today's training, and hopefully you guys are as well. So like I said, we're going to cover a bunch of stuff here. So we're going to go over all the details of Commission Hero. So obviously, the reason why I'm doing this training is so for people who are not in Commission Hero yet, I want to make sure that you get all your questions answered and so that you can get on the fast track to success, okay? Really, really important, okay? So we're going to go over all the details. We're going to get your questions answered. And also, I'm going to go over why I really, really, truly believe that you need this system for online success, okay? Now, there's a lot of different ways to make money online. There really is. And they're all good. Like, don't get me wrong, they're all good. I have a lot of friends that have done really well with like e-commerce. I've had a lot of friends that do well with email marketing. I have a lot of friends that have done well with their own products and everything. But for me, really what's changed the game for me was doing the 3-step system, which I'll share with you guys today. And really, the big thing is making sure that you guys are informed. I want you to make an informed decision about why Commission Hero should be the best in the way to go, okay? And also, we're going to share what it takes to be successful online in today's world. And then at the end of the training, I'm going to do something pretty cool as well. I'm going to give away $1,000. So, guys, how many people want a chance to win $1,000? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, a lot of people do. Yeah, a lot of people do. Absolutely, yes. Awesome. Yeah, nobody's saying no. That's very strange. Awesome, guys. Well, hey, I'm excited to give that away, and we'll do that at the end of the training as well. So, make sure you guys stay on to the very end for sure. Okay. It would be, not a bad idea to win some money, right? And as I said, guys, make sure you guys are asking your questions inside the question box. As I mentioned, myself, I'll be answering some questions obviously on here. If I don't answer your question, my team is behind the scenes right now also answering questions as well. So really important you guys make sure you ask anything, right, in terms of what it would take for you to take the leap and join Commission Hero. That's because in order for me to really help you have success and get the success that you've always wanted and deserve, like you gotta take action, right? You gotta make it happen, right? So make sure you guys ask your questions, all right? And then, like I said, guys, don't forget I'm going to be giving away $1,000 today. All right, so make sure you guys stay to the very end to jump in and get that chance to win, right? So let's go into it, guys. So I want to give you a little background on me real quick, and then we'll go into some things here. And I want to make sure I answer some questions. We'll stop periodically to answer some questions and go from there. Okay, so guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Robbie Blanchard. Of course, I'm the #1 ClickBank affiliate in the entire world. It wasn't always that way, just about 5 years ago, I was just a CrossFit gym owner. I didn't have an online business or anything like that. Honestly, guys, I didn't even know what ClickBank was. And, I just kind of figured it out, guys. I just got tired of, having to, pay the bills and not have money to pay the bills. I get tired of having to not be able to say no to, doing certain things and going on trips and all this stuff. And I just really wanted to have more success than I was having. And so that's why I really started to learn and figure out how to go online. And so, that's really, kind of my journey. I was just a struggling gym owner just 5 years ago, and now I'm the #1 affiliate in the entire world, right? And the cool thing about this, guys, and I'm so grateful, honestly, this is why I'm very passionate about teaching what I teach in Commission Hero to other people, is because, especially with everything that's going on right now in the world. So here's a real world like example. So obviously I still own my CrossFit gym, right? I still own it, and we've been shut down, right? We've been shut down here in Massachusetts. They've closed all non-essential businesses, which includes my CrossFit gym. So we've been shut down for about 2 weeks now. We're probably going to be shut down. My guess would be until at least the end of April, right? And that's tough, right? That's tough as a as a small business owner, is that if the doors aren't open, you're not making money, right? And then you got payroll, and you got all this stuff, and that can be tricky. And so if I was just a gym owner right now, and I didn't have my successful affiliate business, the same system that I use, that I teach you guys in Commission Hero, I would be scared. I would definitely be not as upbeat as I am right now. Okay, that's why I'm so grateful that 5 years ago I got on my own way, I got out of my comfort zone, and I made it happen, guys. So I want to share that with you guys because even for me, it does have an effect, right? But I'm thankful that this is something I try to teach everybody in Commission Hero and not in Commission Hero, is that you got to get out of your own way. You got to take risks, and you got to take chances, because now I'm so grateful I did 5 years ago, right? And that's why I want to share that with you guys today. I'm also a avid golfer. I love to play golf as much as possible. I'm a 7-figure super affiliate, and also I own an agency as well, right? And so guys, so 5 years ago, I want to share this little photo with you real quick. So this is actually a photo from my office in my house from 5 years ago, guys, right? And this is me, I took this photo because I thought it was a Friday night, and there was, all my friends were saying, Robbie, let's go out to the bar, let's go hang out, let's do all this stuff. And, so that's, it's an interesting photo, because I see this, and I remember my friends pressuring me, come on, let's go out, let's party, let's do this. And I said no. And most Friday nights, most Saturday nights, I didn't go out, right? I'd work until 1, 2 in the morning, just trying to figure it out and figure out how I could have success, right? And so you got to put in the work. That's a big thing when it comes to success, is you got to put in the work, all right? Really, really important, okay? And so, guys, that's why, for me, I personally believe that Commission Hero right now is literally the best online system, okay? It really is the best online system. And I don't just say that for the sake of saying it. I don't just say that because it's my system, obviously. I say it because, honestly, I think that it is by far the best affiliate marketing system online, right? It's light years ahead of everything else. And the reason why I can say that with so much confidence is just because of the results my students are getting, right? You've probably seen my emails, or you've seen my posts on social media, or you've seen my students talking about it. But I mean, literally every single day we have students that are just posting results, like, boom, got my first sale online. Boom, got my got my first $100 day. Boom, got a $1,000 day. Just quit my job. All this stuff, right? And this is why Commission Hero has been so successful, is because as the expression goes, the proof is in the pudding, right? So the more success that students have, obviously the bigger Commission Hero gets and grows. And so that's really important. And so and the reason why I'm so passionate about this too is because I've known so many people, and I'm going to ask this question in a second here, but every time I ask the question for people, is like, hey, do you have a ClickBank account? Everyone says yes. A lot of people say yes, okay? And then when I ask the second question of, are you making money with that ClickBank account? The answer is almost always no, okay? And so what I want to do, actually, let me ask you guys that question right now. So how many people inside the training today and let me know in the question box, how many people have a ClickBank account? Say, let me know if you have a ClickBank account, and also let me know if you're making money with that ClickBank account right now. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, see, it's crazy, guys, because I'm looking through all the questions here in the question box, people guys chatting in, and I'm seeing everybody saying, most people are saying yes, they have one, or they say no. But everyone that says yes, you have a ClickBank account, are saying no, you're not making money with it. We have a couple people though that are saying yes, but they are actually inside of Commission Hero, which is cool. But for the vast majority of people here, guys, nobody is making money with ClickBank, which is crazy, guys. And so I don't have this stat on this on my slides here, but affiliates on ClickBank make $160 million a year collectively, right? Which comes out to about roughly, that comes out to about $444,000 a day, right? And so if you have a ClickBank account and you're not making money with it, then something's definitely wrong, right? And it's not your fault. It's honestly not your fault. I mean, a lot of times people think, and you see all these free YouTube videos, and you see all these other trainings where they're like, oh, just go and open up a ClickBank account, and then what's going to happen is you're going to run some organic traffic, and then you're going to post on these Facebook groups, and you're going to make money, right? And it doesn't work. It doesn't work, guys. And so the key is, it's great that you have a ClickBank account, but you need to learn how to advertise and do the right thing to have the right amount of success, okay? And so the other cool thing, guys, let me go back here 1 second. So the other nice thing about Commission Hero is literally it takes all the guesswork, right, and all the issues out of making money online, right? So what I mean by that is, a lot of times people try to figure out on their own. They tried all these different ways. They try, like, like I mentioned, SEO. They tried to do organic traffic. They tried to run Google ads, and they try Facebook ads, and they try this, they try that, and they have no direction, right? And so the key is, and the reason why Commission Hero is so successful is because our roadmap to success, our blueprint to success, is very just straightforward. It's very straightforward. It's like, do this, it's 3 steps, do this, 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 and that's how you have success, right? And it's been proven, right? As long as you follow that path and you follow that blueprint for success, you can have a ton of success as well. Okay, very, very important. Okay, this is also the reason why Commission Hero is so successful, is because it's modeled after everything I did, right? So, as you guys know, I'm the #1 affiliate on ClickBank. That's documented. That is the absolute truth. and I use this system, and basically it wasn't called Commission Hero back when I was using it. I didn't have a name for it, but it was the same system I used to make over 2.9 million in a single year. Right, 2.9 million in a single year I did with that. And the nice thing about this too, now with Commission Hero, now that it is systemized and it is a system that I've shared with other people, even my students are making as much as $250,000 in a single month, guys. And so now it's your turn, guys. I want you to learn. Like, how many people want to learn how to make money online and actually learn how to have like significant success? Like, let me know in the chat. Like, give me a yes in the chat. Yeah, of course you do, right? Of course you do. Yeah, absolutely, right? And so, and I want you to remember that, like, yes, you want to have success, and now that you said yes, now you actually have to go out and put in the work that requires to get that success, right? That's very, very important, okay? And so the other cool thing, guys, the other reason why Commission Hero is the best system online is because it is literally the #1 system to make money online, right? So I took the screenshot. This actually was just this morning I took it. And so if you go to the category inside of ClickBank, and you go to the e-business, e-marketing, right? So basically the products that are going to show you how to make money online and have success and everything. Like my course, Commission Hero, my system is #1, right? And the reason why it's the top course, the reason why it's the most popular course, even over other systems you're probably familiar with that you can see below there. The reason why it's the best is because, once again, it's not because I tell people it's the best, right? It's because my students are just walking billboards, right? They're the ones that are having the success, right? I could say Commission Hero is the best, but if no one got results, then obviously it wouldn't be successful, right? But the key is here, everybody's having success inside Commission Hero. The ones that are putting in the work, the ones that are really digging into it, they're having the success, guys. And so there's amazing results, right? You're gonna learn how, like I said today, we're gonna go answer a lot of questions here. But people with 0 experience are making $1,000 a day in less than 30 days. You're going to see examples of $1,000 a day products, which I'm going to share with you in a little bit here too. How you can make sales in less than a week with only 1 hour a day of work, and how you can laser target and scale up your audiences, and scale up your campaigns fast, right? And make a lot of money online, which is great, right? And so the other nice thing, guys, and I want to answer a few questions here. I see, like, let's see what do we got here. A couple questions here. Let's see. Let me just go through the chat here. I'm looking at a couple questions. Yeah, so one question a lot of people ask me is, like, and I see a question in the chat here by Phil, and Phil was asking, like, Robbie, like, do I need to have my own product to have success online? And the answer is no. And I used to think you did, right? As a matter of fact, my first kind of foray into online was my own product, right? I created my own product, and I thought it was going to be, a home run, and it did okay, but it wasn't a home run. It definitely wasn't a home run. And the reason why was because I had no idea that you had to put that much work into a product to have it be successful, right? And that's tricky, right? So for me, I found it was much easier instead of like having to create my own product and have to learn how to write the copy and learn how to have something that's going to get people to convert, and then create the actual product itself and write the sales page and do all this stuff. Like, that was a ton of work. So for me, I realized very quickly that I didn't want to do that. What I wanted to do was just to run ads to other people's products that do much, much better than me and my product, and that's how I was going to have success, right? That's really what I wanted to do. You know, that's really the big thing that I wanted to focus on and have success with. I didn't want to have to deal with, you know, all that stuff and all that junk of, you know, creating my own product and everything. I'm sure you guys don't want to either. Like, I mean, like guys, like let me know in the chat here, how many people would rather have their own product or would rather promote someone else's product, make like 75, 90% commission and not have to worry about inventory or any of that stuff? Like let me know in the chat. Yeah, exactly. Promote for sure. Yes. Same here. Like guys, when it comes to like the, you know, they call it, you know, the laptop lifestyle and everything like that, you know, if you have your own product, it's not that. It's not. It's a lot of work, right? You know, I can just tell you with Commission Hero I mean, it's a lot of freaking work. You know, we put a lot of time, money, and effort into it. You know, I have a whole team of like 30, 40 people to do it, right? But when it comes to like affiliate marketing, that's awesome, right? Literally all you do and all I do is run ads to someone else's product that I don't own. I don't have to worry about the inventory. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff, guys. I don't have to worry about having employees. I can be a one-man show and make a ton of money. And that's the beauty of it, guys. And that's why like I love this, because it really gets rid of all the issues that most people have, right? So like I mentioned, you don't need to have your own product. You can promote other people's products. You don't need to have inventory, which is another big one as well. Like I think, man, like inventory is a big issue, because a lot of times the problem with that is, you know, say you're doing drop shipping, or say you're getting your inventory from China or someone like that. Like right now, it's going to be really hard. It's going to be really hard to fulfill those orders because of all the delays and all the issues that's going on. But with affiliate marketing, specifically to ClickBank products, everything's digital, right? So it doesn't matter what's going on. You know, there's nothing to ship or deliver, and that really helps your costs. And you can still make a ton of money with digital products, right? Really important. So the other thing, guys, is you don't need to have a Shopify store, right? You don't have to come up with your own products, like I said. You don't have to have a whole suite of stuff, any of that. You don't need a big budget. So guys, how many people think in order to have success online, you need to have a big budget? Let me know in the chat. Do you think you need to have a big budget to have success online? Yeah, a lot of people are saying yes, but guys, you don't. The answer is no. No, you don't. Okay, you don't need a big budget. Okay. And so here's the way it works, guys. So, you know, honestly, like with Commission Hero, you can start as little as $20 a day, right? $20 a day, okay, to have success. As a matter of fact, when I started my first ever campaigns as an affiliate, you know, a few years back, I started at $20 a day, guys, right? $20 a day is what you need to start at, okay? On average, you know, you could start a little bit more. You could start $30 to $50 a day, but really, as far as the budget goes, man, oh man, 20 bucks is nothing, right? It's nothing compared to, you know, other businesses, right? Like if you had an Amazon store, or, you know, you had your own product, I mean, you're gonna be spending thousands of dollars just to get started, right? Just to get up and running. That's before you even make any money, you know? Like even, you know, and then it's a regular like brick and mortar business, you know, for me, geez, like when I started my gym, I spent like $250,000 just to outfit the darn thing before I started to make any money whatsoever, right? And it took me about a year or so to actually make my money back. But guys, that's the key, and this is why I get so excited about this, because if you have $20, you can have a lot of success, right? And what you do is basically, you know, any money you make, you just kind of reinvest it back into your advertising budget, and that's how you scale up, okay? And that's how I was able to scale up. That's how I was able to go from 20 to 30, then 40, then 80, then 100, and then, you know, now I can get to the point where I spend, you know, 10 grand in a day, and I do that because I'm able to make money every day, right? That's the key, right? But you don't have to start at a big budget for sure, okay? So that's really important. Yeah, and so Daryl has a good question. He says, the bigger the budget, the more to help people see the offer. So yeah, exactly. So essentially, the more money you spend on advertising, the more that ad is going to be shown to more people, right? Which, you know, it's a numbers game, right? Online is all about numbers. Okay, so if you have, you know, say you have $20 and it shows the ad to, you know, we'll just do a round number of, say it shows it to 5,000 people and you make money. Like just imagine if you were to spend, you know, $40 and show that to 10,000 people, right? That's like an additional 5,000 people that are now seeing your ad, that increases the chances of you making money, right? So yeah, exactly, Joe, that's why. So it's really important, yeah. And Joe's right, yeah, start small and reinvest, really important, okay? So that's what I want to talk about, guys. Also tech skills. Like how many people in the chat here think you have to have like tech skills or be computer savvy to have success? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, we've got a mixture here. We've got a mixture here. Some people are saying no, some people are saying yes. Someone typed in one. I'm not sure why you typed in one. But okay, yeah. So guys, you can see here that really, the answer is no. You don't need to have a lot of tech skills. Okay, if you can have success like and just follow directions, and that's why I love Commission Hero, because we literally show you step by step how to do stuff. You don't need to have big tech skills, right? You really, really don't, guys. Like, if you were to ask my team, like, obviously I have a team that helps me out with some stuff now. Obviously, like when I first started, I had to figure everything out on my own, but now I'm able to have a team that can help me build some pages, and like all the pages we have inside Commission Hero that we give to you, all the landing pages, like my team obviously puts those together now. My team is always shocked by how little I know about about putting stuff together. But even me, like I don't have tech skills, and I'm not a big tech skill guy, right? Like I'm just really good at I'm stubborn. That's why I'm successful, because I'm stubborn as hell. But I just figure it out, right? But no, you don't need to have tech skills to have success with this, okay? You really, really don't. It's super, super important, okay? Also, you don't need a lot of time. I mean, I think we have more time than we know what to do with right now. I think everybody does, because we're all at home and there's literally nothing else to do. So as far as time being an excuse, I don't think that's a big one right now. But obviously, like if you got your kids at home and you're doing some homeschooling right now or anything like that's going to be a little bit tricky. But the great thing about Commission Hero too is you don't need a whole lot of time to have success, right? Like, most of the time, about an hour, maybe 2 hours a day, and you can have a ton of success with this. That's really what it comes down to, right? And so, that's the key about the system. And the cool thing about the system, right, is that you don't have to exchange time for money, right? Now, like, and this, I want to ask this question too. How many people in the chat, like growing up, like your parents always told you, like, hey, if you want to make more money, you got to work more hours, right? Or if you want to make more money, you got to put in overtime, right? How many people had that kind of mindset growing up? Yeah, it's kind of a, I don't want to say it's an old school mindset, but it's normal, right? Like for most people working 9 to 5, when they teach their kids, hey, you want to have more money, like you got to work more hours, right? And that's totally totally normal, right? And so, but here's the thing, guys, with Commission Hero and what we teach inside Commission Hero, it's a total mind shift. So what I mean by that is like guys, like the 1 hour you work on your ads, like you could make $100 in that hour, you could make $1,000 in that hour, you can make $10,000 in that hour. Like you're no longer exchanging time for money, and I think that's really important, right? So that's something that you need to kind of learn. I think it's a little bit it's weird for people when they first start to make that kind of money. Like we have students like Lee, who I'll talk about a little later, or Stephanie or Noelle, like all these students who've had amazing success, and for them it was a total like mind warp at first, because they're used to working a 9 to 5 job where if you want to make more money, you got to work more hours. And now they're doing significant income, and they're not really worrying about working more hours, right? And so Darlene says, my dad had us filling out lottery slips. Well, hey, I mean, you kind of had the right idea. Like he's trying to hit it big. I get that, but that's okay. But we don't want to fill up lottery slips. Like this is the other thing, guys, too. With Commission Hero, this is not like the lottery, right? There's a method to the madness, and it is a system. So it is a system that can be replicated, and you're not leaving it up to chance, okay? And then finally, guys, you don't need employees, right? Like, one of the big things for me that I love about this is the fact that I don't have to have employees, right? I don't have to worry about payroll or things like that. I can be a one-man show, and I can make $5,000 a day. I can make 10 grand a month, whatever I want to do. And I can do that on my own. I don't have to worry about anybody else, okay, which is nice. And I can travel. I can do, as long as I get Wi-Fi, I'm good to go. Now I see a lot of people, and this is a question I want to kind of answer in the chat quite a bit here, is that everybody is asking me this question lately. Like it just seems like I get it like in my direct messages on Instagram. I get it on my messages on Facebook. I get emails. And this is the question I get asked all the time is Robbie, like with everything that's going on in the world, does Commission Hero still work today, right? And that's a very valid question. And the reason why it's valid is because you see all the media and the news and all the negativity on there, and it's all doom and gloom, right? I don't know if you guys realize that, but the media tends to be doom and gloom. Very rarely is it positive. But guys, you hear like, oh, the unemployment rate is at 5 million, 10 million are filing for unemployment. All this craziness is going on, right? And it's a great question, a totally valid question. But the answer is, yeah, I mean, definitely it is working right now. Okay, it is working actually, honestly, and truly better than ever. And here's why I think that is, okay? And the reason why is because, first of all, everybody's home, okay? Everybody's home right now. And so, when you're home, probably the first couple hours, you're good to go. Like you're not bored, nothing's going on. And then by like, hour number 4, you're like, okay, I'm really bored. I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna check my Facebook every 3 seconds. I'm gonna go on my computer, my phone, and just be like glued to my phone every single day now. And that's why we're seeing a lot more sales, okay? Because people are on Facebook all day long now, okay? Now, which is crazy because just in general, like in regular normal day with nothing going on in the world, no craziness, Americans, us crazy Americans, spend about an hour a day actively on Facebook, right? And I'm not talking about like, just the app is open. I'm talking about like actively like thumbing through, scrolling through your news feed for like an hour a day, guys, right? And so with everything that's going on right now, people are at home. That number has, I would say it's increased at least by 50%. So probably about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours a day now, people are scrolling through, okay? And for me, that's exciting. And the reason why it's exciting is because that gives me more of an opportunity for those people to see my ads, okay? And that should be exciting for you too, because they're spending time on there, right? Now, the other thing that's really powerful about this, and the reason why the system still works, is because of the offers that we're running, okay? So as I mentioned on previous trainings, how many people actually were on one of my previous webinars or trainings earlier this week? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, a lot of people were. A lot of people were. Sam was, James was, Darren, Joe, Ahmed. Yeah, all those guys, right? So if you were on that training, then you realize I talked about like those 3 big categories. Anybody remember what the 3 big categories were that I talked about? See if you guys were listening. What were the 3 big categories I talked about that you always want to focus on when you promote stuff? Sam forgot. Yeah, Steven talked about wealth. He said money, but that counts for sure. Yeah, Cornell, there you go. Health, wealth, and relationships. Mauricio says dogs. Dogs was not one of the answers, but fitness, fitness and health was, right? Yeah, health, wealth, and relationships, right? Now, why do we focus on those? Well, the main reason, like in a normal day scenario, is because those are the biggest categories in the world, right? The biggest categories in the world. So by health, it's like losing weight, it's having more energy, sleeping better. Wealth could be making money, retiring, protecting your savings. Relationships, finding that love of your life, whatever, right? Now here's the reason why we focus on those 3 categories, not just because they're the biggest categories in the world, and that allows us to really scale up, but the other reason is because, well, it's kind of recession proof, right? So what I mean by that is that even though the economy's down, even though there's unemployment, guess what, guys? People still want to lose weight, right? People still want to lose weight, especially right now, because I don't know about you guys, but I probably put on like 5 or 10 pounds in the last 2 weeks, just stuffing my face every single day with just junk because I'm just at home and I'm like, man, what am I doing to myself, right? And so when you see an ad for losing weight, like people are going to click on that a lot more. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are doing the same thing, right? And so that's why you're seeing a lot of results. And I want to share 2 examples of people that are having a lot of success. So for example, Stephanie here, who I just mentioned. So Stephanie, she literally jumped into Commission Hero about a month ago, right? So maybe like a month and a half ago, right? So she started at $20 a day, guys, right? She's a stay-at-home mom. She's got 2 boys that she takes care of. Her family and her husband, they have a small business. Well, she wanted to have an online business, so that way she could spend time with her kids and everything like that. And guys, she ended up having a lot of success. She started at $20 a day, and now you can see her numbers here on the left-hand side. She is doing like $11,000 in a week, right? Like her best day right there, I think, was $2,700 in a single day. And you can see, guys, these are like really recent numbers. So you can see March 30th, March 31st, 29th, the week of the 31st. I mean, we're talking about really recent numbers, guys. And so she's having success. Then you got guys like Lee, which is the one on the right here. So Lee, he lives in the United Kingdom, and so he joined about 6 months ago is when he jumped into Commission Hero. And he started out as he was a physical trainer for a little bit, but then he started to work at his parents' business. And at his parents' business, he was basically working as they have a dog kennel business, so they basically babysit dogs all day, right? Dog sitting. And so he jumped into Commission Hero, and since then, he's had amazing success, right? He's taken it to the next level, right? And I know Stephanie's going to do the same thing, but Lee's had a little bit of a head start. And you can see here, guys, Lee messaged me, this is on Facebook Messenger, about how he had a $40,000 week, like a $40,000 week, guys, which is crazy, right? And he's making, $8,000 in a day and all this stuff, right? I mean, that's pretty amazing stuff, right? And I think that's really, really exciting for people to know. Now, one question I get asked quite a bit, and I saw that Dan here, Dan Solomon asked a question: are some of the niches oversaturated on Facebook with so many students? And I love this question because I see where you're coming from, but the answer is 100% no. Okay, there is no saturation. Okay, there is no saturation. Now, the reason why I say that is even if we have thousands of students, right? Guess what? On Facebook, there are billions. There are billions and billions of people on Facebook, okay? And so there is no saturation whatsoever. I think every one of our students would have to be spending like upwards of $1 million, $2 million a day each to get to that saturation point, right? So there are literally billions of people. I believe there's over 2.3, 2.5 billion people actively logging onto Facebook every single day, or every single month, excuse me. So every single month. So as far as that, there is no saturation. Okay. Now that's a good question. Now, another good question I have from William here. He said, if customers purchase, do they have the likelihood to to refund their money? Well, yeah, of course. I mean, there are people do refund. Obviously products that they promote, but on ClickBank, the average, a good product, like product I recommend you promote, your refund rate is going to be like 7-8%. So it's not going to be super significant. And that's something that you just, when you run your ads, you kind of build that into your numbers, so you know that that's going to kind of happen. It's kind of par for the course. It's part of the game. It's a sunk cost, and you just kind of deal with that. Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then let's see what else we got here. So guys, to answer your question, the system still works right now. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about is 25% of 2020 is gone. All right, and I'm actually totally fine with that 25% being gone because it's been crazy, right? But here's the cool thing, guys. There's still 75% left in the year, right? And so if you started out the year with kind of hopes of having it be your best year ever, guess what? It still can be. It still can be. There is a lot of runway left. There's a lot of runway left. And that's something that people don't think about, because we think about the moment right now, the day that we're in, but we need to look, right? Expand our horizons, look out into the into the horizon there and realize there's still a lot of runway left to go, and the best is still yet to come. All right. So what's the best way to create life-changing income online this year, right? Well, it's not Amazon FBA. Okay, it's not Amazon FBA. Now, if you don't know what that is, essentially it's kind of an e-commerce kind of way. Now, the problem with that is there's a lot of money up front for inventory, customer support, website support, and really you're kind of at the mercy of outside suppliers. And so, I have a lot of friends that were doing this, and they were pretty much freaking out for a while there, because everything was going on with China. They're not able to get their shipments in. People are buying products, but they can't fulfill the products because they don't have the inventory. And then obviously people are getting upset about that, and they're refunding, and man, what a mess, right? And so that's why I'm so glad we don't do this. And I don't do this, okay, because you don't have to worry about any of that, right? The other thing too is it takes a lot of time to set up, and it's a steep learning curve. It really is, because you got to research products, you got to find the best ones, you got to figure out how it's going to work, all this stuff. Oh my God, what a pain, right? I don't want to deal with that, and I don't think you want to deal with that either. And then to be at the mercy of Amazon, right? Like, Amazon, great business. I mean, I think I got packages coming to my doorstep seems like every day. Sometimes I don't even know what I order. But from a Amazon FBA, like running a store from there, it can be tricky, because they can change policy on at the snap of a finger. They can raise their fees. They charge crazy storage fees, right? To do all this crazy stuff that can be a big roadblock, a really big roadblock, right? And so That's really important to know. Okay, and then let's see here. Stella, you are on the live chat, right? Stella, I can see your questions, so go ahead and type your questions in, and I'll be happy to answer them out. Also, my team will be answering them as well. Yeah, and then let's see here. What else we got for questions? Let's see. Yeah, so Marol, like they agree, right? They said right here, I bought a training on Amazon FBA last year, very steep learning curve, and didn't work, right? And exactly, like, you know, of course they don't tell you that, but yeah, it's a really, really tough thing to do, okay? And so we don't want to focus on that, right? We all agree that's not the way to go, okay? And then also, you know, the other thing is a lot of people think in order to have success, you got to create your own info product, right? That's a tough one too. I mean, you can have success with it, right? Of course you can, but you don't. A lot of times you won't. Okay, and the reason why is because first of all, you got to create the product, you got to do all this stuff, and it's just a lot of work, right? You kind of have to be an expert in your field, right? So you have to be an expert in your field, or you have to find someone that is and convince them to create a product with you, which can be a lot of work. It's super time consuming, and costly. You got to write the copy, like I said, all the advertising copy and the sales pages. You got to create the website. You got to do all the product, the customer service, like everything. It's man, it's a lot of work, and I know from firsthand experience, right? My first, like I said, my first dabble into online marketing was my own product, right? And that was a lot of work. I had no idea what I was doing. I was able to get some sales, but not scale to the way that I am now by promoting other people's products that are really, really good at creating products, right? There's some people that are amazing at creating products. I'm not one of them. I'm just good at getting people onto getting eyeballs to their page and making sales as an affiliate, right? And like I said, then you gotta, once you create the product, it's not done. You have to continually tweak it. You have to continually spend money, time and effort making it work. So, I definitely wouldn't necessarily go for that way to make money initially online, because it's a steep learning curve. It's a steep learning curve, and I think the best way, honestly, and that's why here's the reason why people have so much success with commission heroes, because they don't have to worry about that stuff, right? They don't have to worry about putting their own product together. All they have to worry about is getting people in front of the page of the product they're promoting. That's it, right? That's all they need to do. And that's the way that works, And then so the key, guys, is like, Commission Hero really solves those problems, right? It really, really solves those problems, So with this system, like, you get to focus on promoting other people's products, right? And like I mentioned, I have a lot of friends that I know that, own like the top converting offers on ClickBank. So any of the top like 10 offers, 20 offers on ClickBank, like, I know those people personally, and they're not like traffic people. They're not like, they don't run Facebook ads. They don't do any of that stuff. What they do is they're really, really good copywriters, or they spend a lot of money hiring copywriters and developing their products, and that's their zone of genius, right? Which is awesome, right? Which is awesome. For me, it's not my zone of genius, right? So, but the good news is my zone of genius is running traffic, running paid ads, right? And so I know if I can run paid ads to their products, like, I can make a lot of money, because I already know for a matter of fact that those products are going to work and convert. Also, like I said before, you don't have to worry about customer service or inventory or employees, none of that garbage, right? None of it, right? Which is amazing. You get to make 75% commission on every sale, and a lot of times it can go all the way up to 90%. Now, the reason why I can go up to 90% is if, for example, you're a student in Commission Hero, I actually work those deals out for you. So, because you're a member of Commission Hero, I actually will give you, those vendors, those product owners will give you 90% commission because they know that you're part of my course in my system. And obviously, because, when you're part of my course in my system, they know that you are capable of making them a lot of sales, right? And so that's really, really powerful, right? And like I said, the other thing too is you can do this like anywhere in the world, which is also very, very powerful, right? And that's cool. Like, guys, let me know in the chat, like, how many people want to learn like something that you could literally do from anywhere in the world, like on your couch, like, at the beach, on an island, like, yeah, of course, everybody does, right? And that's super, super important, And then William has a question: do I need PayPal for this? No, you don't need PayPal for this. Let's see. Marianne has a question. Yeah, this is a great question right here. Does it matter where I'm from? Does it matter? No, it doesn't. Now, here's the cool thing about this, guys, is like literally all you need to have is Wi-Fi. You need to have a ClickBank account, which is free if you don't have one, and Facebook, right? So if you don't have a Facebook account or profile, you can just sign up for one for free as well. Not a big deal, right? And we have students from literally all over the world. So and we have students from Mexico and Argentina and Brazil and the Philippines, Thailand, Iceland, Ireland, oh my gosh, Egypt. Where else do we have? Australia, New Zealand. We have students in South Africa. I mean, literally, we have people, Canada, people from all over the world, really. So it doesn't really matter where you're from. Yeah, we have people from Miami, obviously. We have people from, let's see, we've got people from Algeria. Yes, we have students in Algeria as well, which is really, really cool. So yeah, so to answer your question, it works from anywhere in the world, okay? And the reason why it works so well is because, and the reason why, you know, my students have so much results and they do it so fast compared to other things out there, it's because it's so simple, right? I'm a big believer that the simpler it is, the more money you can make, right? The more money you can make, right? Like, you know, I kind of use the Apple model, right? Where, you know, Apple's business is very, very, very simple, right? They sell iPhones. They have, you know, just a suite of a couple products, but everything's simple, right? Everything's very, very simple, and they are I think $1 trillion company at this point, and it's because it's simple, right? And that people get it, it makes sense, and you have success with it, right? Same thing with Commission Hero, okay? And the reason why it's so simple, guys, is because, you know, we focus on a couple things, right? We focus on, first of all, finding high converting offers to promote, right? We don't worry about creating our own products. We don't worry about inventory, none of that stuff. All we do is we go on to ClickBank, and all you would do, guys, you go to this screen right here. You go to clickbank.com. All right, if you don't have an account, just go to clickbank.com, and then you click on that tab that says Marketplace, right? And then when you do that, you see the search bar come up. You hit the search icon. Don't type anything into the search bar, and then all we do is we go right here, and now a list pops up of the top offers on ClickBank, right? The top, not just the top offers, but the top converting, the most likely to get you sales type of offers, okay? And so that's what we do, and that's why it's so simple, right? Because I don't spend, you know, hours and hours and, you know, trying to research and compare this product to that product. Like, no, literally, guys, all I do once again is I just click on that icon right there. It takes me about less than a second, and now I can see the top offers, and I can say, okay, I want to do that one, right? And that's, for me, there's very little market research that has to be done as far as which offers work, right? And so, as I mentioned earlier, you know, offers that do really well, like take this top offer right there on your screen, which is called Leptotox. Now, Leptotox is a really, really good offer, and Leptotox is an offer that has made me a lot of money, and has made my students a lot of money. So earlier, like I mentioned, I think it was on that slide with Lee and Stephanie, how they're making, you know, thousands of dollars a day. They're promoting Leptotox, okay? And so that's a little golden nugget for you guys. You know, free of charge there is Leptotox. And the reason why it does so well is because it's a weight loss offer. So it checks the box of being in one of those big 3 categories, right? Also, it is a supplement offer. And so people like supplements because, you know, it's you know, they just take a pill and they feel like they're doing something good. And then also the great thing for us too is the refund rates are also really, really low. And the reason why they're low is because it's in this particular case, it's a physical product, right? So people aren't going to refund that as much, okay? And so, you know, that's the power of it, guys. So Leptotox is $1,000 a day offer, right? Like, are you guys getting that? Like, I'm trying to emphasize that to you guys, like, hint, hint, wink, wink, like that. Like, like I'm just giving you guys an offer right now. I'm telling you which offer is doing $1,000 a day, right? So just keep that in your mind, all right? Is that cool? Is that cool that I'm sharing this with you guys, or should I not share that with you? Let me know in the chat. Are you okay if I share this stuff with you? Yeah, okay, cool. All right, yeah, I want to make sure you guys get some good value here, right? And then you got other offers, right? So Cinderella Solutions, another offer. That's a digital product that is also in the weight loss niche. So it checks the box of the category, you know, the health category, which is important. And so, and actually the cool story about this, guys, is Cinderella Solutions is actually owned by 2 people. Carly, she's the main owner, and then Matt, who's is a partner in the business with her as well. And they're actually students at Commission Hero, right? So if you join Commission Hero, they'll be in there. You'll see them in there. And at first, Cinderella Solution was not a top offer. It was not a top offer. And then what they ended up doing is they made some tweaks to their video sales letter, their VSL, and then they started to use the system that I teach you, Commission Hero, to run ads to it. Okay, and guys, literally they just skyrocketed to well, right now they're, you know, you see they're number 2 there, but they were number 1 on ClickBank, the entire ClickBank platform for a while, for a few months, and it was because of all the paid traffic, all the ads they're running using the same system inside Commission Hero, which is really, really cool. And so, that's really important stuff. Now, now guys, how is this simple, right? Is this making sense to you guys? Like, let me know in the chat if this is making sense. So essentially all you do to find the top products, once again, is you go ahead, find the products here, click that search icon, right? And then you're gonna go up here and you're gonna choose one of these offers to promote, right? Like it's that simple, right? If it takes you more than 5 minutes to find an offer you want to promote, like you're doing something wrong. Maybe you get distracted, but you're doing something wrong, okay? And so if you don't know how ClickBank works, and some may, some may not, and I'll just kind of go over it anyways, but it's important to know. Now, ClickBank works very simply. All it does is every sale you make, you're going to get commission. All right, every sale you make, you get commission. Now, and by that I mean, like, every time someone goes onto your affiliate link, clicks it, buys, you get commission, right? Now, commission is going to be, it could be anything, but usually it's about 75% default on most products. So when you do the math on that, guys, $37 times 75% is $27.75 going into your pocket, okay? And like I mentioned before on other trainings, they have upsells, right? So upsells can be, anywhere from $60 or $140. And so you do the math on that. I mean, at $140 a sale, I mean, you're probably going to be making some decent money, right? It doesn't take a lot of time to get to $1,000 a day when you're making $140 per sale, right? Like that's hopefully you guys are getting exciting when every time I talk about this, I get excited too, because I'm like, wow, like this is so cool. And like I said, guys, the best part is you're getting 75% commission. You're not worrying about dealing with inventory. You're not worried about dealing with coming up with your own product or customer service. Like, you just make money, you get your 75%, and then you go from there, right? and that's the way it works, right? It's totally simple, right? And that's the way it works. And then let's see here. Yeah, so $140 net. So good question, John. Yeah, John has a great question here. So he's asking if that's profit, right? So it would not necessarily be all profit. Now, of course, and the reason why I say that is because we spend money on ads, right? Now, another question I get asked all the time, I see a couple people asking me this in the chat as well, is what is the typical profit margin on our campaigns, right? And so most cases, you're going to see about a 50% profit margin, right? So if you put in, so if you make spend $100, you would get like 150 back, right? So you made $50 in profit, okay? But a lot of times we have some campaigns, we have some students that'll do 200, 300, 400% return on investment on a campaign, okay? And obviously that comes down to a couple other things, which we'll talk about a little bit here, but that's the beauty of it, right? So literally we wanna make sure we're doing that, I think that's important, So keep that in mind, okay? And so, yeah, so that's a good question. And I think I wanna be always open and transparent about that too. Like, yes, I think it's obvious we have to spend money to make money, right? It doesn't have to be a lot of money at first. Like I said, you start $20 a day, but we do have to do that in order to have success, right? That's just pretty obvious, right? And the way that we do it, guys, we find that winning offer, and then what we do is we promote those offers on Facebook. So why Facebook, right? I think this is another question I got asked about, when people said, like, why Facebook? What about saturation? Like, all that stuff. And so, yeah, so that's a good question. So, guys, the reason why we do Facebook very simply is because that's where everybody is. Okay, that is where everybody is. Okay, and so there are 2.23 billion people logging into Facebook every month. Like I said, Americans spend 58 minutes a day earlier. Like I said, with everything that's going on in the world right now, probably more than 58 minutes. Probably more like 2 hours at least, right? But that's why we advertise. That's why we advertise on Facebook, because that's literally where everybody is. And because of that, Facebook knows a lot of data, right? They know a lot of data, right? They know everything about you, right? Which is super duper scary, but it's also really, really, really powerful, right? And so it's important that we know that. And this is why I love Facebook, because the more time you spend on a platform, the more the platform knows about you. And then that in turn makes it so easy to target and advertise to the right people, okay? Another question here, let's see, is from, I can't pronounce your name. I think it's Than. I'll call you Than. What about Instagram? So when I say Facebook, I also include Instagram, right? Because you can see here, guys, Instagram is on this chart as well. Instagram is owned by Facebook. So when you advertise, it's going to be in the same spot, okay? Really important, okay? And like I said, Facebook makes it super easy for us to target. So let's say we have a weight loss program and we want to advertise to people that are interested in weight loss. We can do that on Facebook, okay? And so if we target, say, like in this example here, here's a inside look of a Facebook account, an ad account, and we go ahead and we target people in the United States that are women that are interested in weight loss, right? So we can literally type in weight loss as our interest. So these are people that have told Facebook, I'm interested in losing weight, or I want to lose weight. And then you can see here on the top right, you get that potential reach of 17 million people. So that means that's a pool of 17 million people in the United States that are women that told Facebook, I'm interested in losing weight. So guys, if you have a weight loss program and you put it in front of those people that said, I'm interested in losing weight, like, do you think you're gonna make a lot of money? Like, guys, let me know in the chat, like, do you think you would make a lot of money if you were to put a weight loss program in front of people that said, I'm interested in losing weight? Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, this is why, and once again, guys, you know, when I went back to, this is so simple, right? Like, first of all, it's so simple because literally all we're doing is we're finding the top offers on ClickBank. We hit that search icon, boom, find the offer, perfect, great. Now we go onto Facebook. Now all we have to do, weight loss program, okay, put it in front of people that are interested in weight loss. All right, we make money. Done deal. Okay, that's the way it works, right? And Alexis has a question, how do we put it on Facebook? Well, I'll show you that in a second as well. But yeah, and Shaikh, it doesn't matter if you're not interested in weight loss. Like, it's not about you, right? It's about we want to advertise to people that are interested in it, right? So you can pick another category if you want, but that's the beauty of it, okay? And so that's why I'm super excited to share that with you, okay? And this can work for anything. So say you have a do-it-yourself program, you can obviously target people that are interested in do-it-yourself stuff. If you're interested in like a relationship offer, right, you can put in for interest, you can put in like single, divorce, separated, you can put in bars, you can put in match.com, you can put in all these interests that are just going to make it so easy to put that ad that you're going to create in front of the right people, okay? And that's what's the beauty of it, and that's why it's so simple, okay? So the other thing, guys, we're going to do is once we have the offer we want to promote, once we have the targeting down on Facebook, we're going to want to run and set up our ad, okay? And so you're going to use a three-step method, which is my three-step method to make people buy it, okay? And so the method is simple, as I've gone over before, right? It's the ad image, it's the landing page, it's the offer, and that's the beauty of it, guys. So we want to start with the ad because the ad is what people are going to see first, right? Like when you're on your news feed and you're scrolling through, like, my goal as an advertiser and your goal as an advertiser is to get that person that's scrolling and scrolling and scrolling to stop, right? We want them to stop scrolling. We want them to pay attention, okay? So how are we going to do that, right? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create an open loop, okay? Now, what is an open loop? Now, an open loop is very simple, okay? I shared this before, and I'm sure you guys probably remember, but in a real world scenario, like if I were to say to you, hey, did you hear what happened today? Right, and I didn't say anything else, what would you do? Right, you probably would say, what happened today? What's going on? Is everything okay? Like, is there bad news? Something happened? Like, I created an open loop, and in your mind, and you physically, like, cannot go on with your day until you find out what the heck happened, right? And so that's what we want to do from the advertising side of things, right? We want to create an open loop that causes people to stop in their tracks and figure out what the heck is going on. Okay, that's exactly what we want to do. Does that make sense, guys? Let me know in the chat if that makes sense. Yeah, exactly, right? Very important. Yep. And Cornell, yes, they can deliver the supplements during the lockdown. You're worrying about the wrong stuff right now. You're worrying about the wrong stuff right now. Yep. Okay. So that's important, guys, right? So yeah, we want to create those open loops. So obviously, we can create open loops by asking a question on our ad, like with our copy and everything. But the main driver, the main creator of the open loop is going to be our images, okay? And so I want to give you a couple examples of a couple images. There's 3 images I want to share with you. And these images are, first of all, they've made me a lot of money. Hint, hint, wink, wink, okay? The other thing is these images do a really good job of creating open loops, okay? Create an open loop. So do you want me to show you these images? You guys want to see these images? Let me know. Okay, all right. I mean, like, I wish you guys could see this. Like, literally, there's, oh man, I mean, so many yeses coming through. All right, guys, so here we go. So here's an example of an image, all right? At first glance, you're like, what the heck is that, right? So, but the more you start to look at it, the more your eyes kind of, settle in there and you realize, okay, like this is, these are thighs, right? These are the inner thighs of somebody, right? And so you start to look at it and you're like, okay, like, first of all, you're like, what is this? Then you realize what it is. And then you think to yourself, okay, well, why is there like blue on the inner thighs? Like, why is there blue? Okay. And why, in addition to that, are these like little specks, these little things inside of, they look like little amoebas or something, right? Like, what is that, right? And so you start to kind of think in your head, like, what the heck is going on, right? I'm not sure what this is, right? And this is important. And so, and also, why is it blue, right? Like if it was yellow, like I specifically made sure it wasn't yellow because people would think it's something else, but blue, why is it blue? That doesn't make any sense. Like, what's going on there, right? So in your mind, guys, I'm creating an open loop and you're trying to figure out what it is, right? So you're trying to close that open loop, okay? Does that make sense? Okay, cool. All right, now let me give you another example for another product, right? Here's another example, right? All right, this is another image that's done really, really well for me, okay? And you can see that it's very, very simple, right? There's literally like just pink and there's no other colors. It's black and white, okay? So you see it's a woman, she's lying down, she's got her foot on the chair, and she's trying to figure, she's doing something. And there's a line going across her body there. There's an arrow pointing to her throat. So you're just thinking like, what is this? Like, what is she doing? Is she stretching? Is she okay? Should I call 911? Like, what's the deal here, right? And so once again, this is creating an open loop for you, right? Like, can you see this, guys? Can you see how I'm creating open loops with these images, like in your mind? Can you see that? Yeah, exactly, right. Yeah, for sure, right? And that's what it's all about. And let me give you another image. Okay, this one's a little bit more obvious, but you can see the open loops kind of happening, right? Where you got three different people, three women, three different shapes, right? And you can see that there are, kind of like, X's, like don't eat this, like, and you kind of wonder what's going on, but you're wondering why they're set up in that order, why there's three different ones. So that's kind of what it's all about, guys. That's how we kind of create these open loops, right? Now, the reason why we call them open loops, right? An open loop basically is because people have to close them, right? You have to close the open loop. Now, the way that you close them online on Facebook is you're going to go ahead and click over, right? Because that open loop is causing curiosity. Curiosity is causing you to click over to the next part, which is your landing page, right? And that's what we do, right? Really, really important. It's also important, guys, we don't sell from the actual ad itself. So I don't want to be like, hey, buy this program and blah, 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 blah. Like, we don't do that, guys. That's the number one way to not make any money, okay? So don't do that. Promise me you won't do that, okay? But what we want to do is we want to continue that curiosity, right? That's what it's all about, okay? And so Facebook is a social platform. Nobody goes onto Facebook to buy stuff. Nobody does that, right? I don't know anybody, and I'm sure you guys don't know anybody that, will say, oh, you know what? Like, I really need to buy that new thing today. Like, I'm gonna go on Facebook and buy it. No, nobody purposely goes onto Facebook to buy stuff, but people buy a ton of stuff on Facebook. And the reason why they do that is because we have to know that as advertisers, that Facebook is a social platform. And so we need to grab their attention by creating those open loops and that curiosity. And then we want to turn that into a social mindset, into a buyer's mindset. That's what we want to do. Okay, that's really, really important. And so we want to make sure that we make that happen. And let's see. Trey says this class is great. Thanks, Trey. I appreciate that. I hope you learned something. And so how do we do that, guys? How do we get their attention from that social mindset and turn it into a buyer's mindset? Well, we do it with that landing page that we talk about. That's the second of the three steps, right? And so we really, really want to make sure with the landing page, it could be a bunch of different things. It could be an article, it could be a quiz, it can be a lot of different things, right? But the purpose of it, the only purpose of it, is to continue that curiosity and get people into the offer, right? That's what we want to do. We want to be making sure we get them into the actual offer, okay? And it's important too, they have to be congruent with both the ad and the offer, right? If you have the ad, it says something, and the landing page says something else, and then the offer says another thing, like it's just not going to work. It's not going to make any sense, okay? So we want to make sure we're really, really dialing in on that. Does that make sense, guys? Guys, let me know in the chat if this is making sense. Yeah, Anna has a question. Do you need the open loop on the lander? Yeah, so basically, you are kind of doing that because you're continuing the curiosity, right? And so the way you continue the curiosity on the landing page would be with like the quiz, right? So with the quiz, I'd ask like a 4 or 7 question quiz, and those quiz questions continue the curiosity. So I'll give you an example. I wasn't going to give you an example. Here's an example of a good quiz question, your first question. A lot of people make the mistake of, the first question is, are you a man or a woman, right? Like, ugh, that's boring. Like there's no curiosity there, no curiosity there. But here's what you would do, right? So a better question is, when you wake up in the morning, do you get up on the left side of the bed or the right side of the bed, right? How do you like that question, guys? Like, when you wake up in the morning, do you get up on the right side of the bed or the left side of the bed, right? Now, people are going to, first of all, be like, well, okay, like I get up on the left side, but why is he asking me that? Like, does it matter? Maybe I should get up on the right side. Like, what is going on here, right? Like that's, see what I'm doing, guys? I'm creating more curiosity and open loops with my questions, and that makes a huge, huge difference, okay? And that's the way it works, okay? And then finally goes, we lead them into the offer, right? So we got the ad, we go into the landing page, we go into the offer, and that's what it's all about, guys. And the offer, once again, we choose from the top 10, 20 offers on ClickBank. You want to make sure it is a broad niche, okay? And remember, VSLs tend to convert better on Facebook, right? So VSL is basically a video sales letter. And so basically what that does is that makes people watch the entire presentation because you can't skip through on a VSL. If you have like a long form sales page, you can skim, right? You can kind of skip through it and kind of read a little bit here and there, but with a VSL, it forces you to watch the entire thing, and that's why you're gonna have a lot of success, okay? So guys, I want to take a quick second here. I want to make sure we you guys ask your questions here. I'm going to go through a couple questions here, and then we're going to keep on going, right? Are you guys enjoying this? Like, are you guys learning a bunch of stuff here today? Hopefully this is, you're getting some good information here. All right, what else we got here? Yeah, William had a question. In Commission Hero, are we taught in detail how to make landing pages? Yeah, we definitely teach you how, and we even take it one step further, which I'll explain a little bit later on, but we actually give you landing pages too. All right, let's see what else we got for questions here. Let's see, Sharath has a question. There are, to answer your questions, but you don't need them, right? So that's something we'll talk about a little bit later on. You can certainly get them if you want, but you don't necessarily need them, okay? And then Vipul, I think, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, it's Vipul. Do I need Photoshop? No, you don't need no Photoshop. I actually show you who to use for designers, and it costs you maybe $5, $10 an image. Very, very cheap, okay? What do we got for questions here? Let's see. Angela says $20 a day is minimum to spend on Facebook ads. No, it's not minimum. You can spend less. I mean, I think it's kind of my minimum that I'd recommend. Just because, if you spend $5 a day, sure, you might get some sales, sure, you might get some progress, but I think $20 a day is something that most people can kind of do, okay? What else we got here? Let's see. Alan has a question. How do you create a VSL and what do you put in it? Well, Alan, good question. And the answer is you're not going to create a VSL, right? Because remember, we're promoting other people's programs, and other people's programs, they are the ones that create the VSLs. We don't create the VSLs, nor would we want to, because you'll go crazy trying to make it work. Okay, so we don't want to do that. All right, so keep that in mind. Okay, let's see what else we got here. How long will it take to start earning money? Well, most students within a couple weeks. I would say the fastest I've ever seen someone make money is less than 24 hours. Obviously, that's not for everybody. It does take, everyone's different, right? But that's around a couple weeks for sure. All right, what else we got here? Trey says, does age matter? No, age doesn't matter. Nope, we have students that are 15, 16, but they join with their parents' permission, of course. And we have, I think our oldest student is like 83. So it can definitely work for anybody. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so I'll answer some more questions in a little bit here, guys, but let me keep on going here. All right. Let's see. So guys, I want to share some success with you, right? So as I mentioned before, one of those students that is having a lot of success, and we have so many success stories, guys. So I'm gonna share just a few of them. I don't have time to share all 2,000, 3,000 of them, but I want to share with you some of these stories of people who are just like you, just wanting to have success online, but not knowing how to do it, right? And then they jumped into Commission Hero, and now they're having amazing success. And one of those students was Noelle, right? So Noelle, she started in June of last year, right? She jumped into Commission Hero in June of last year. And then she started her first campaigns in November. And you might be saying, well, Robbie, well, she joined in June. Why did she not do anything until November? Well, the reason why is simple, right? She was having some personal stuff going on. She went through a divorce, and she had some other things, and she was trying to figure out how to pay her mortgage and all this stuff, right? You know, life things. Life's getting in the way, right? Sometimes we have, you know, our plans, and then life throws us a curveball, and we just adapt to it, right? So finally, she was able to kind of wrap her head around things and get started in November, right? Well, guess what, guys? In her first week, she had her first $1,000 day. Okay. So she joined in June, but she didn't do anything until November, and then she ended up having her first $1,000 day, right? And so really powerful stuff, guys. Then she kept going, right? Then she started making $2,000 a day, then $3,000 a day, all this stuff, right? And then in her first month, guys, get this, her first month running ads, she did over $100,000 in revenue. Her profit margin on that, for everyone wondering, was about 60%, right? So she did about $60,000 in profit, right? Best part about this though, guys, the best story is she was able to keep her house because she could obviously afford the mortgage now again, and she also was able to tell her boss that she's no longer going to be working there. She was able to put in a resignation to her 9-to-5 job. So I mean, guys, how cool is that, right? That's super cool, right? So Noelle had a lot of success. Then we got guys like Daz. So Daz is another great story. So Daz, he actually started late last year. He worked in construction his whole life and always wanted to succeed online. And so he made his first $1,000 day, guys, after just a few weeks. And then 1 week, he made over $30,000. And now he's making around $2,000 to $3,000 per day. Like, guys, how cool is that? Does this like inspire you and show you what's possible? Do you guys love this? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It should be inspiring for you, right? Because you know, anytime I see this, guys, like, I know some people will look at a success story and be like, oh, well, good for them. Like, no, I get excited. Like, I'm like, this is great. Like, if they can do it, then I definitely can do it, right? That's kind of always been my attitude with stuff. Like, if they can do it, then I can do it, right? And that's why I've been able to have success. And I see people that are still doing better than me online or whatever. I see them and I'm like, hey, if they can do it, I can do it, okay? And you should have the same mindset, okay? Then we got Liza. Liza has another amazing story, right? So she was a flight attendant for 25 years. She did all the international flights, right? She lived in Hong Kong and did the flights to London and New York and dealt with all the crazy passengers. I can only imagine how many crazy passengers over the span of 25 years she had to deal with. But guys, on her last month as a flight attendant, she made $5,000, right? So after 25 years, she made $5,000, guys. Well, after she retired, she wanted to make money online, so she ended up joining Commission Hero. And guys, she's making over $10,000 a week now. Over $10,000 a week. So yeah, if you do the math on that, she's making double in 1 week what she used to make in 1 month as a flight attendant after 25 years. And she's doing it in the comfort of her own home, and she's doing it on her laptop on her couch. Not a bad deal, right? And then we have students like Andreas. So Andreas is from Austria. He's a professional poker player. And so he actually did have some success online before I met him, but then he struggled. Like, he had a little bit of success, and then for like a year and a half, 2 years, no success, right? And so he ended up jumping into Commission Hero after seeing the success that I had, you know, being the #1 affiliate. And he's like, wow, like, I want to learn from that guy. And so he is having a lot of success now, right? He's back on top, right? And he's made as much as $56,000 in a week, which is amazing because now he's able to spend time with, you know, his loved ones, and that's his wife that just recently married, and so he's having a lot of success as well, which is super cool. Okay. And then we have guys like Robert. So Robert, he actually lives in the UK, and his main business is he works on yachts. Okay, so he actually works on yachts and does all the IT work and everything for that. He had a bunch of health issues for a while, right? And he actually beat cancer, which is great. I'm so happy for him. And so he joined Commission Hero after seeing so many success stories. And now he's making $1,000, $2,000 per day in profit every single day, which is super cool, right? And now he's able to spend more time with his wife and family and play golf. He's a big golfer, and I'm definitely happy for him and happy that he's able to have that success, right? And guys, it's the same system, right? And all these people, like, we have thousands of people that are making that kind of money right now with Commission Hero, right? And so, guys, let me know in the chat, like, you know, you see those numbers and they're all really crazy numbers, but what would like income like that, what would that do for you and your family? Like, let me know in the chat and be specific. I'm always curious to see what what your why would be. Like what would happen with that amount of money? Yeah, relieve financial stress. Says Jeremy. Freedom. I would move to a condo in Miami. Diego, you can buy a house in Miami if you want. But yeah, you can do a condo. Life changing. Trey, it'd help you out because you're young. Yeah, absolutely. Make a lot of money even though you're young, right? Life changing. Travel for work. What else we got here? Give to homeless people. Yeah, absolutely, Frank. Yeah, I love that, man. I love that. I think that's something that's really important. Being able to give back. I think some people have a weird relationship with money where they're like, oh, like I don't need a lot of money. I don't want to get rich. Well, that's fine. Like, still make a lot of money and then give it away if you want to. Like, I think it's our duty and obligation to do make as much money as we can and be as successful as we can, because it allows us to give us the vehicle to help other people. Really, really important. Okay. What else we got for answers here? Tom says golf. Yeah, you can definitely golf. It would be crazy. Buy your parents a house. What else we got here? Look after your family, says Merle. 5K a week will be life changing. You can achieve your dream faster. Yeah, I mean, guys, like it's really, really powerful stuff. I mean, I love the fact that you guys are being specific in the chat, because you need to be specific, right? You have to have that why. And I think that's important. And what I mean by that is like your reason for being successful. Like, what is the why? What is the one reason why do you want to be successful? Because you need to hold on to that, because you'll have days, you'll have ups and downs, you'll have good days and bad days. As long as you hold on to that why, like, you'll always keep pushing forward and you'll always have success. Motivation has nothing to do with it, right? Like, motivation has nothing to do with success. It's good to get you started, but it's consistency and it's knowing your why that keeps you going, right? A perfect example of that is like, I don't wake up every morning excited to brush my teeth, right? I'm not like, yes, I'm gonna brush my teeth. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so motivated. No, I never, I never do that. But guess what? I still brush my teeth. Why? Because I created a habit and I created that consistency. Okay, and that's what you need to do to have that success. Okay, that's the way it works. Let's see. Ahmed has a question. He says, "Why are you serious and enthusiastic about making money more than other marketers?" Well, I'm excited because here's the thing. Like, and I'm excited more about teaching people how to make money online, because at the end of the day, I love to help people out, right? Like, when I started my CrossFit gym, it was to help people out. It was to help people out. I was just a skinny kid growing up. I used to get pushed into lockers and didn't have any confidence. And then once I started getting into working out, I was like, wow, I feel so much more confident. I feel so much better about myself, and it made a difference in my life. And so that's why I opened up my gym, to help other people have that same feeling and experience, right? Same thing with Commission Hero, right? I've had my own success with making tons of money. I've done very well for myself as an affiliate, right? I continue to do that every single day. But for me, I want to share that same feeling with other people too. And that's why I started Commission Hero. And that's why we're here on this training today, okay? So guys, like, it's critical to know, right, that all these students have had little to no experience starting out, okay? They're just like you. They want to have success, didn't know how to do it, okay? And so it's really important you know that, okay? It took them around less than an hour a day, an hour or 2 hours a day at the most, okay? Most of the students that we talked about made their first sale within a few days. And like I said, these students are doing $1,000 a day or more. And imagine what $1,000 a day in the next few days and weeks would be for you and your family, right? We just went over it, right? It'd be really, really powerful stuff, right? And guys, just having one winning campaign, if you make $1,000 a day with it in profit, that's $365,000 in profit per year, which is really, really life-changing, guys. So can you see the potential? Like, do you guys see the potential of this whole system? Why Commission Hero works really well? Like, let me know in the chat if you can see the potential here. Yeah, of course, right? Absolutely, guys. So, you guys can see, right, Commission Hero is the best system, right? With this system, the premier system that allow you to scale from $0 to $100 a day to $1,000 a day fast. Okay, you get all the help, coaching, resources, and support to virtually guarantee your success. There's over 2,500, well, actually, there's more than that now, geez, in this proven system. And everything you need to have success and be able to scale to $1,000 a day is in the Commission Hero system, right? So there's a bunch of stuff that kind of make up Commission Hero. I see a lot of people asking questions about, what do we get inside of Commission Hero? So I want to cover that right now. And so the first thing you get, guys, we have a bunch of modules, right? So module number one is all about picking the right offers on ClickBank. Okay, so we talked about the top 10 offers is what we want to focus on. But as I mentioned, there are probably like 3, 4, maybe 5 big offers that I would recommend you promote right now. Okay, one of those I shared with you was called Leptotox. Okay, I gave you that one for as inside scoop, but there are a couple more that you definitely want to focus on to have success too. And we'll teach you how to have 90 to 100% commission right away. Okay, now the reason why you get that 90% commission, not just the standard 75% commission, is because you're gonna be able to leverage the years of friendship and connection that I've made with the people who own the highest converting products. And that way you reap the benefits, right? Basically, you get paid the same amount I get paid as a top affiliate on ClickBank, which is pretty cool. Module number 2, guys, is creating your images, right? You know, the image is the most important part of the system, right? We talked about creating the open loops, the curiosity, getting people to click. So I'm going to show you why, and someone asked about Photoshop, so you don't have to worry about Photoshop because I'm going to show you who I use personally to design all of my $1 million images that cost me $5. And that way you're going to be able to know right away which ones are going to work and which ones aren't going to work, so you save a lot of time, money, and frustration. And also I show you how to turn those images into videos as well, right? Which is pretty cool. Setting up your landing pages. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to set up your landing pages so it's both Facebook compliant and converts like crazy. You're going to learn how to create article landers and quiz landers that essentially force the viewer to purchase. And you're going to learn how to get split test variations that will get you even higher conversions in sales, right? Module number 4 is all about running Facebook ads, all about Facebook ads, right? Very important. Now, if you've never run a Facebook ad before, not a big deal, guys, okay? Because I'm going to show you how to do it inside of this module. And the best part is you don't have to worry about guessing and hoping it's going to work. Like, you're going to be a pro after you go through this module. And we have so many people that are like, wow, like actually running ads is not that hard. Yeah, and it's true, it's not once you do it right. Okay. Then module number 5 is all about scaling up. Okay, so what I mean by that is say you're spending, you're putting $1 in and you're getting like $3 back, right? That's a pretty good return on investment, right? So we want to be able to scale up even more, right? We want to be able to scale up even more. And so what I've done, guys, is I show you how to do that inside of this module, and you'll be able to go from spending $0 at the start to literally thousands of dollars a day profitably, very profitably, in less than 30 days, right? Which is really, really important, okay? That's super, super important. And I'm gonna show you how to do that inside of Commission Hero. Now, the other thing we give you guys too is, this is also something that is really important to me. And I think that, we talked a little bit about it today, but it's mindset. Mindset is so important, guys, right? Having that winning mindset, having a mindset where you're never going to quit, you're never going to stop, you're going to keep pushing forward. You're not going to let the outside, circumstances or the media or anything get in the way of your success, okay? And it's important. Now, it's easy to have a mindset that is not that way, okay? And part of it's because of our surroundings, right? Our environment we're in, where you got people that are talking about the news, you got people that are, your family or friends that are talking about being negative and all this stuff, right? And so having the right mindset, being around people that are playing life at a higher level than you are, and they're where you want to be, is important. We want to surround ourselves with those people. So what I do inside of Commission Hero, right, is I give you bonus and access to the Commission Hero private coaching group. So in the private coaching group, you get access to myself and all the members and all the students and my coaches and everything, and you're gonna be able to share your big wins and get help when you're frustrated, right? This is important, right? So guys, let me know in the chat, how many times have you ever started something online and you felt like you were kind of living on an island? Like, how many people ever have had that feeling where maybe you run into an issue or a problem and you're like, man, like, am I the only one that's going through this problem right now? Like, is there a solution? Like, yes, yeah, a lot of people have, right? Like, I've been there too, right? And that's why I love this, because we basically eliminate that. Like, you realize, like, okay, I'm not on an island. I'm not saying Wilson, right? None of that stuff. I am not an island. I know I can get my problem solved fast. I realize it's not an issue, right? So we have the private Facebook group for the coaching, right? Super important. Also, the other reason why this is so powerful is because success is contagious, right? So if you see a student like Lee saying like, hey guys, like, boom, I made 8 grand today, right? In the middle of everything going on, guess what? That's gonna make you wanna do it too. Success is contagious. You're like, wow, Lee's doing it, I can do it, okay? And that's the power of it, right? Now, you might be thinking too, geez, I'm not tech savvy, I don't know about landing pages or anything like that. Guys, as another bonus, we actually give you all the landing pages inside of Commission Hero. We give them to you, they're done for you, right? So you're gonna be able to get all the landing pages I personally use to generate millions of dollars on Facebook, and my students have used to make thousands, and you won't have to worry about wasting time, figuring out on your own, or you just plug and play, right? You just plug and play and you have success, right? Pretty cool. On top of that, I also give you my $1 million image swipe file, right? So I literally give you all of my images, 30 of my images, so my best images I've ever used that have made me millions of dollars, literally millions of dollars, guys, and will make you a ton of money as well, okay? And that's huge, right? And you're gonna be able to take these images, you can kind of like model them, you can rework them, you can use them, like whatever you want to do, guys, you can have a lot of success with them, okay? And then also, I have a couple other modules to make it even more turnkey as possible, okay? And so one of my bonus modules is my $1 million ninja tactics. So what I've done is I've actually given you the golden goose, scaling tactics, how to get more ad accounts, credit card tricks, how to command even higher commissions, and how to increase sales by 25%, and much more. Right? These are the same exact strategies I've used to become the top affiliate on ClickBank, okay? And so guys, you literally get everything like when you join Commission Hero, right? And so you get the system, the private coaching group, the done for you landing pages, the $1 million ad images, you get everything, right? You get the complete super profit training system, right? Total actual value, real world value, $10,485. But you guys are here on this training and you're not going to be paying that, right? So what I want to do is I want to give you guys the opportunity to jump into Commission Hero right now, all right? And join Commission Hero, get the complete system, everything you see here, not for that $10,000, right? Not for the $5,000 or $24.97 or any of that crazy stuff, guys. You can actually get started and join Commission Hero by going right now for $9.97, right? It's only $9.97 to get started. And actually, what I'll do, and I'm going to answer a bunch of questions here as well, because we're not done yet. We got lots to cover, and we also still have to do that $1,000 giveaway. Is I want to go ahead and type that link in the chat here, so everyone can grab it. So make sure you guys jump into Commission Hero today, because, and I'll explain why in just a second here. All right, let's go ahead and click that. Boom. All right, can everybody see that link okay? Let me know if you see that link in the chat, all right? Yeah, there you go, cool, awesome. All right, yeah, cool, awesome, good. And then, all right, cool. So that's the link, guys. So like I said, you can get started today, but also there's a bunch of other things I want to cover, and there's a bunch of other stuff you're gonna get inside Commission Hero today as well, right? We have a couple exclusive bonuses and a couple today only exclusive bonuses as well. So you don't want to miss out on these, all right? So and honestly, like this is the reason why you want to jump into these bonuses, right? Because you know, we're going to close the cart on the 8th, all right, which is in a couple days, but you don't want to miss out on this, because you know the first 20 people to jump in now are going to get these bonuses, okay? So bonus number 1 is the exclusive campaign setup video, right? So guys, how cool would it be to watch a video of me setting up one of my own campaigns, okay? And you're gonna be able to see like right out the gate, okay, like what's working, what's not working, how's he doing it, how's he setting it up, like that sort of thing, right? That's gonna be part of this huge part, right? And that's the way it works, right? So you're gonna be able to see exactly what I do, how I'm doing it, why I'm doing it, and how you can model it for your success, right? That's super important, right? Okay. Bonus number 2, this is another good one, right? So we got our access to our $1 million Rolodex of vendors, okay? So how cool would it be, guys, to get higher commissions on every offer you promote, okay? Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook you up with the same product levels, like commission levels that I get from the product owners, right? So you get to go from 75% to 100% commission. That's a huge payout increase, right? Which is really powerful, right? And you're gonna be able to get access to other products, other exclusive products that nobody has heard of yet, right? So as I mentioned before, being the #1 affiliate in the world, I get approached by a lot of people. Everybody always asks me, you know, Robbie, like, I got this amazing offer, like, can you promote it, you know? And a lot of times these offers are not that good. But the good news is, guys, is that literally every single time I see an offer that I'm like, wow, this is a big one, like I'll tell people in Commission Hero, hey, this offer is up and coming. Nobody knows about it yet. You might want to promote it, okay? And that's going to make a huge difference, okay? Now, another bonus, guys, we'll do some weekly Q&As, right? So we actually have 2 bonuses. So one of the bonuses, we have actually a 6-week onboarding we'll have going on. So basically for 6 weeks, we'll do an onboarding call with you guys to help you have even more success and get started on the right foot. In addition to that, we have weekly live Q&As, right? So several of my coaches will actually do live Q&As inside that private Facebook group, okay? And that way you're gonna be able to get access and answers and questions and everything you need to have success there, okay? That's a huge bonus, right? Bonus number 4 is my Snapchat training, right? So Snapchat is one of the best up and coming networks to advertise on. And in this training, I'm gonna show you how to use and run Snapchat ads, all right? How many people ever run a Snapchat ad before? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, nobody has, right? Nobody has, right? Which is crazy because it is a awesome, awesome platform to run ads on, right? It really, really is. And you can have a lot of success, guys. And the great part about this is I'll show you how to run not only Snapchat ads, but you'll be able to run ads on Facebook as well. So you can do two things at once, which is really, really powerful, guys. Now we want to get into our today only exclusive bonuses. And actually, guys, some people are saying that link's not working. So guys, can you do me a favor and everybody go ahead and click on, can you just click on that link for me and let me know if that link is working okay for you? And just let me know if it is in the chat. Okay, looks like it's working. Okay, Don says it's working. Okay. Cheryl says working. Okay, cool. All right, maybe it's just someone typed it in wrong or something. Okay, so guys, make sure you go ahead and just check out that link. All right, good. So here we go. Today only bonus exclusive, $10,000 a month email module. So in Commission Hero, I don't focus on collecting emails. Okay, it's not what I focus on in the main course. All right, but what I do is I do have a lot of questions from people. And these people obviously, Robbie, like I'm loving Commission Hero. I'm making money with it. I want to learn how to do and collect emails, right? Okay, well, perfect. So what I did was I basically interviewed the guy. He's a good friend of mine. Call him Mr. X. His name's actually Luke, but he does over $20,000 a month just from email alone. I'll be sharing his secrets with you, right? So I'll be sharing exactly how he does it, how he gets things going, how he gets things set up. And in this module, you'll get access to all that, right? Also, you get access to the landing pages, quiz landers, in addition to the email training. They'll help make you even more money with Commission Hero, guys. Remember, this module is only available to those that join today by going to joincommissionhero.com/special. All right, go to joincommissionhero.com/special. Okay. Another bonus here is going to be my 100K done for you campaign. So in this campaign, we're actually going to show you, and not show you, I'm actually going to give you everything you need to have success. So this is a campaign I've actually run personally. I'm still running it and doing very well with it. In this campaign, you get everything. You get the landing pages, the ad copy, the images, the targeting, and the custom audience, plus a 95% commission bump, right? A 95% commission bump, which is huge. Like, guys, let me know in the chat. Like, if I were to give you a campaign where you make, it's made me $100,000 and you get everything, do you think you're going to have success? Like, let me know in the chat if you think you'll have success. All right, let me type the link in here again. I think Sylvia's sleeping over there. All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, guys. So yeah, absolutely have success, right? Definitely, right? You'll have amazing success. Guys, even if you don't do $100,000, right? Maybe if you make, a little bit of money, right? It's still gonna be very, very powerful, right? And so remember, guys, you only get this now by going to joincommissionhero.com/special. Only go to joincommissionhero.com/special. Now, another bonus, this is a huge one, right? Because I saw a lot of people asking questions inside of the, Greg says she's not, that's awesome. I see a lot of people asking like, well, what about, ad account shutdowns or Facebook being crazy or all this stuff, right? What about all that stuff? Well, a lot of times, sometimes you can get an account shut down. Sometimes Facebook has issues. Yes, of course, like every platform does. All right. Now, in most cases, with most courses, you're going to be in a position where you're kind of just out of luck, right? But here's the thing, guys. My thing is I want to make sure that you guys are always taken care of when you join Commission Hero, right? And so what I did is I'm going to introduce you to my Facebook insider, right? So he's an actual employee at Facebook, right? He is having he's helped me over the past couple of years have success with my campaign. He's kind of been my secret sauce, so to speak. And so he's actually going to be in the course as well, right? And in this bonus module, I'm going to be interviewing him and giving you the inside scoop on what Facebook wants to see and how you can dominate from it, okay? And how you can dominate from it. So guys, like let me know, like how cool would it be? Would it be helpful for you to have an employee at Facebook that you can bounce questions off of and have more success with your campaigns and learn how to actually work with Facebook and not work against Facebook, right? Like, yeah, it'd be super, super helpful, right? And now you get access to that by joining Commission Hero today by going to joincommissionhero.com/special. Like, you can get access to him, which is super, super cool, right? And so that's another bonus as well. So guys, this is literally the perfect opportunity, right? If you're somebody that's on the training, we have almost 500 people on the training right now. If you've struggled to make money online, right? How many people have struggled to make money online? Yeah, a lot of people have. Right here, yep, Stefano, Darlene, Trey, Alexa. Yeah, everybody has. Everybody struggled, right? If you've struggled, guys, guess what? You should stop struggling and you should join Commission Hero, because in here, you're going to stop struggling and you start having success, right? I don't know about you, but it probably gets tiring. I know for me, when I first started and I saw other people having success, like after a while, I'm like, all right, enough already. Like, why is everybody having success but me? And so I started to figure out what that was, and I went in and jumped in, and I started having my own success. Okay, there's no reason why you shouldn't be, you should be struggling. Like it's you don't need that. You don't have to struggle, right? So to join, guys, just go to commissionhero.com/special. Okay. Also, guys, if you're someone that's just looking to supplement your income, right? Maybe you work a 9 to 5 job and you're just not you know, you want to do something different, right? You try, you know, this is going to be awesome for you, right? You don't have to quit your job. You can eventually, but you don't have to, right? And then, guys, it just requires anywhere from 5 to 7 hours a week, right? Everybody's got 5 to 7 hours a week that you can commit to this, right? If you don't, then you're kind of lying to yourself. We all have time for the things that we want, right? And so make sure you guys go to joincommissionhero.com/special. And guys, you deserve it, right? You deserve to have this unlimited time with your family, right? Be your own boss, do the things you want to do on your own terms, and give your family opportunities they never had. Get the financial freedom that you've always wanted, and then you deserve to be successful and have the life you want, guys. But remember, like I mentioned, this offer, all those bonuses we talked about, everything, they go away. April 8th, they go away, okay? There's no reason why you should wait until April 8th, okay? But they go away. All right, so it's important, if you want to jump in, you got to go to joincommissionhero.com/special, guys. And seriously, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity, right? So once again, you're gonna get everything here, right? I'm gonna answer a few questions just a minute here. Everything, complete Commission Hero system, complete access to the coaching group, done for you landing pages, $1 million ad images, my complete super profit training system, right? Total value $10,485. You're gonna be able to jump in, guys, right now for not that $997, right? $997 is what you get. Plus, you get all these bonuses too, right? You get the $1 million Rolodex of contacts, exclusive training with Robbie, the ad account training, you get the Snapchat training module, you get today only exclusive email module, the 100K done for you campaign, you get the Facebook Insider module, you get all this stuff, right? All this stuff right now you get when you go to, there we go, there's Sylvia, get commissionhero.com/special, okay? And you're gonna be able to get in there. You can also do 2 payments, right? You don't have to do $997, you can do 2 payments, right? You can do $597 for 2 payments. Awesome. Ed, you just signed up. Awesome, man. Congratulations. Yeah. And if you do sign up, guys, let me know. Just say I'm in into the chat box. Okay. And that way, what I'll do is Sylvia, who's behind the scenes, she'll just kind of jot down your name to make sure you're good and make sure you get all those bonuses and you're taken care of. Okay. Really, really important you do that. Yeah. So Daryl's in. Let's see. John is in. Jeremy's in process now. Awesome. Amro's in, Benfo. Okay, awesome. Yeah, a lot of people are jumping in. Great. I can't even keep up here. Steven's in. Okay, cool. Awesome, guys. Yeah, so perfect. Make sure you guys let me know that you guys are in and rocking and rolling. All right. You can go to joincommissionhero.com. And then, guys, like I said, the key to this is it's infinitely scalable. So you're going to be able to go from, you know, that 1 hour you spend per day, you could be making $100, you can be making $200, you can make $1,000, right? That's the beauty of it, right? Being able to scale up and have that success, okay? Let's see here. What else I want to go over? Yeah, so guys, so once a lifetime opportunity. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. And then also, you know, we have a 12-month success policy as well. So the way it works is very, very simple. So essentially what you'll do is take the course, put it to the test for the full 12 months. If you don't get results, let us know and we'll help you out, okay? The reason why I do that, guys, is because I want to work with people that are serious about making money, that aren't tire kickers and all that stuff. I want people that want to make real money and have real success, okay? And success is not cookie cutter, right? You have to put energy and effort into it, okay? Now remember, guys, warning, registration ends on April 8th, okay? At midnight on April 8th Pacific time, we're going to close the doors, right? All the bonuses you see, all that stuff, it's going to be gone, okay? So you don't want to miss out on that, okay? Now, guys, I want you to answer, you know, ask any questions. I'm going to go through the questions here as well. But before I do, I want to do something. I want to skip ahead here a little bit and also give you the opportunity. So I see a lot of people asking, like, do you have a 3-pay? Like, I know you have a 2-pay, but can you do a 3-pay? Guys, the answer is yes, we have a 3-pay. Okay, we have a 3-pay. So if you go to joincommissionhero.com/special, all right, go to joincommissionhero.com/special. you can jump in for, obviously still the best deal is the $997, right? The $997 one payment. You can go 2 payments of $597, or to make it even easier for you, to answer your question, Carol, you can do 3 payments, right? 3 payments of $397. Okay. So guys, continue to let me know. Like if once you're in, go ahead and just comment in, right? We have a lot of people on here. Just comment that you're in. We'll be happy to help you guys out as well. Okay. But do not put off this opportunity, guys. This is very, very important. Okay. So I want to answer some questions here. So one question I get asked all the time is, and make sure you guys go to joincommissionhero.com/special. But how much do I need to spend on ads? Well, like I said, guys, you can start $20 a day and then scale up from there. And I want to show you how quickly you can scale. So guys, look at this screenshot here, right? So you see, this is one of my students' name is Aru. Look at this, like this is earlier at the end of last year, right? December 18th, 0. December 19th, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, right? On Christmas Eve, he made $31, right? On December 25th, $57. On December 26th, $156. Then it was $150. Then it was $260. Then it was $343. Then it was $449. Then it was $966. Boom. Then he hit $1,000, guys. Look at that. And how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. He went from making nothing to making $1,000, guys. From nothing to making $1,000. Like, does that get you excited, guys? Like, like that should be exciting because, I don't know of any other system, any other training, any other thing that can really get you to that point, right? Like to be able to go from 0 to making $1,000 over in 9 days, 9 days, guys. So if that doesn't get you excited and you don't jump in by going to joincommissionhero.com/special, then you are going to be, I don't know, you're gonna be missing out big time, right? Another question, how much time do I need to spend per day, right? I always say this, guys, once again, an hour a day at the most, 2 hours a day if you want to. Like you can spend as much time as you want. Of course, I think most of us have plenty of time, right? But right now we have plenty of time. I think now is the perfect time if you're gonna learn something. Geez, like, now is the time to learn it. Don't just be hanging out watching Netflix all day. Like, why not learn something that's gonna help you actually make money and not have to, maybe by the time this whole thing's over, you'll be making so much you have to go to your job. But 1 to 2 hours a day at the most, guys. 1 to 2 hours a day at the most is all you need. How quickly can I make money? Well, like I said, guys, we have students that have gone from $20 to making their first $1,000 pretty quickly. You just saw that example of Aru who did it in 9 days. Obviously everyone's different, right? I can't guarantee it's going to happen to you in 9 days. I think we all know that, but you can have a lot of success and you can do it pretty quickly, right? In the whole scheme of things, you can do it pretty quickly. You can go from where you are now, having no idea, no online business, not even knowing about ClickBank, to now making significant money pretty quickly, guys. Really, really, really quickly. Another question I get asked all the time is, will you personally help me succeed, Robbie? And I think that's a great question because, guys, how many people, let me know in the chat box, how many people have been part of have joined a course in the past and, you join the course and the person that, owns the course is like, they work really hard, they sell you on the course, and then you go into the course, maybe they have a Facebook group and they're nowhere to be found. Like, anybody ever have that happen to you where you're like, the person that was like, yeah, I'm going to be there for you. And then it's crickets, right? It's just like, ugh, it's the worst. Like, I've been through that many times, when I was first learning, because I bought a lot of courses and studied a lot, and because I think that's important. I think you should invest in courses and invest in yourself. And, I was, most of these times, like, you'd be promised a unicorn and they deliver a donkey, right? And that's super frustrating. I hated that, right? And so I always vowed, for myself, I said, all right, like, I'm never going to, if I ever have a course, this is a couple of years ago, if I ever have a course, I'm never going to do that to people. I'm never going to do that to people. I'm going to make sure that, I'm there every step of the way helping people out. And that's exactly what I do, guys. So literally, when you join and when you go into the private Facebook group, you're going to see me answering questions personally, like every single day, answering questions every single day, right? I really do it, guys. And people are blown away. Like, wow, Robbie, like, you're actually answering questions. Like, that's weird, right? Like, and yeah, so we got you can see Rick actually just commented. He said, I can vouch for Robbie because Rick's actually in the course. He's always in the course answering questions. He's always interacting in the group. Yeah, exactly. And the reason why, guys, is very simple. Like, I actually care about you. I want you to be successful. Like, I want you to know that, like, if I'm investing time in you, then there's no excuse for you not to make it happen, right? And I want to set the tone. Like, I think you know, leadership happens at the top, and that's exactly what I do, okay? And so just know that when you jump into Commission Hero, I'm gonna help you guys with that every step of the way, right? If I'm not sleeping or golfing, I'm answering questions, okay? And guys, make sure you jump in now. Go to joincommissionhero.com/special. I know Sylvia just popped that link in there again. And also remember, you can get started for, you know, the $9.97. You can get started for the $2.97, or excuse me, the 2 payments of $5.97, or, you know, we have the 3 pay, guys. The 3 pay for $3.97. And just, it's really important to note, guys, like on April 8th, like that $3.97 is going away. Like I didn't even want to do a $3.97, but I had so many people actually messaging me saying, Robbie, I want to do it. Like, can I do a 3 pay? And I'm like, all right, fine. Like, I don't want, you know, obviously with everything that's going on in the world right now, I want to make it, you know, I want to get you in because I want you to learn and have success. That's my evil scheme. Like, that's my evil scheme. It's so evil. So guys, like I said, Commission Hero can bring you a life of freedom and happiness, right? If you go to joincommissionhero.com/special. And so, you know, guys, because of what I've learned and because of the system that I teach you guys, I've been able to do some really cool things. And one of those things is travel. I'm able to travel to some pretty cool places. Like here I am with my girlfriend in Cabo, had a great time. I had tons of sunscreen on because, as you can see, I'm very white. Tons of sunscreen on, having a great time. But even though I'm traveling, I'm still making thousands every single day, right? I was able to buy my dream car at the time, which is, you know, the top right photo. People always give me crap for this though, this photo, because they're like, Robbie, you're parked in a handicapped parking spot. And guys, I want the record to be clear here. I didn't park it there, the dealer did, right? It wasn't me, I swear. I'm not that kind of person, I promise, right? But I was able to do that, right? I was able to get my dream car, which was super cool. And I was also able to, you know, take care and do some stuff and have some experiences with my family, right? So here I am with my dad on a golf trip, right? Took him to Florida, paid for his golf, everything, like, and I was able to do that because of what I've learned with Commission Hero, right? And everything I've learned, and the same kind of things that you'll be able to do and give experiences to people that you are that you love and care about, right? That's really important, right? And so, guys, you know, like I said, Noelle, like we talked about that. Remember, Noelle had her first $1,000 day in her first week. Remember, I told you about that, guys. Here it is. Like this is actually the actual post she did inside of the Facebook group, and right. And when you join, you'll be able to see that post. So look at this, guys. November 12th, 0. November 13th, 179. November 14th, 195. Whoa, look at this. November 15th, 877. November 16th, $1,144, guys. So she went from $0, and then 4 days later, she had her first $1,000 day. 4 days later, she had her first $1,000 day, right? Which isn't that cool, guys? Like, guys, like, is this exciting to you? Like, I hope I think I'm preaching to the choir here, but this should be exciting to you, right? This should be amazing, right? So super important, right? Now, guys, it's your turn. Like I said, don't just look at other people's success. It's time for you to have your own success, right? Make the rest of 2020 your breakthrough year, right? As I mentioned before at the beginning of the training, like, you know, there's 75% left in 2020. There's a lot of runway left, right? That's a lot of room for you to be successful, right? And if you put the time and energy and effort into it, you know, you can have a ton of success, right? You can have a ton of success. And so, guys, make sure you go to joincommissionhero.com/special to jump in. Now, I know there's some people in the chat here that are saying, oh, it's a big investment. Yeah, it is. It can be a big investment, right? It is and it isn't, right? 997, it's not nothing, right? It's still a decent amount of money that you have to invest. Of course it is, right? But here's the thing, guys, like, who better to invest in than yourself, right? Like, who else is going to invest in you, right? Nobody else is going to invest in you. Only you can invest in you, right? And I think that's the best investment you can make is in yourself. Like, I really believe that. So, you know, and the other thing too, guys, at the end of the day, the whole scheme of things, it's really not a huge investment, right? When you consider other businesses, right? Like if you do Amazon FBA, thousands of dollars, guys. I mean, $5,000 to $10,000 to start up, right? If you want to start up a gym like I did back in the day, it cost me about $250,000 just to start it up, okay? Here, you're getting everything you need to have success, right? And you're getting in here for $997, right? I mean, it really is, it is a no-brainer. And if you set it up right, and you set it up like a business, which you should, because you want to treat this like a business, you're going to be able to write off this whole thing on your taxes, okay? Which I can also hook you up with that too. And then, and that's really important, right? And Ahmed has a question. He says, how can I trust you, Robbie? I think that's a good question. How can you trust me? Well, I don't think you need to necessarily trust me, but trust my results, right? I think, you know, you can see that I'm the #1 affiliate on ClickBank. That's not something I just made up. That's something that is actually documented and official, okay? which means that being number one, I've done better than most people have, right? The other thing is you've seen in all my success stories, all my students who are having results, right? From Noel, Daz, I mean, all these people that are having amazing results. So I think the results speak for themselves. You know, they really, really do. Okay, it really, really does. Okay, and so another excuse is I don't have time. Well, I don't think that's true at all, especially right now, because you can't go anywhere. You're at home right now, right? You got nothing else going on, right? Sure, you got to, maybe you got kids and everything. Of course, you're still busy, right? But guys, when are you going to stop making an excuse for I don't have time? We all have 24 hours in a day. We all have 24 hours in a day, right? And if you say, oh, I'm busy, I got 3 kids, I don't have time, well, guess what? There's somebody out there that has 4 kids and they're making it happen, right? So it's just a matter of, how bad you want it. Can you make it be successful for yourself, guys? So go to joincommissionhero.com/special to jump in, okay? What's stopping you, right? So I know we still have hundreds and hundreds of people on here, right? And I know that there hasn't been hundreds and hundreds of people jumping into Commission Hero yet. So something is stopping you. What is it, guys, right? And let me know in the chat as I go over these things here, right? Let me know in the chat, okay? Is it money? Is money stopping you, right? If money's stopping you, guys, that's a mental roadblock, right? It's a mental roadblock because you know what? At the end of the day, 997. Even if you were to do 3 payments of 397, right? I mean, you're only putting in 397 right now, right? And then you're gonna have a full 30 days to make that go to that second payment, okay? In those full 30 days, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna work really hard. You're gonna follow the system, and you're probably gonna make some money back, okay? If not more. And then you'll be perfect. You'll be in a great position for that second and third payment, okay? Listen, if you don't have the money, you can borrow it, all right? You can ask a friend to go halves with you, right? There's ways to make it work, guys, right? Don't let money ever be an excuse for you to not have success, right? It never should be an excuse, okay? When I first, started my online business and I first started my gym, I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together, right? I was down and out, right? I couldn't pay. It was either pay for my groceries or pay my bills. Couldn't do both, right? I didn't let that stop me to be successful, right? That should not be something that stops you, right? Time is time of thing, right? Well, like I said before, it only takes a few hours a week. You have a few hours a week to make this work, right? You do. If you really want to make it happen, if you really want to be successful, right? You just have a few hours to do it. Self-doubt. How many people doubt that they can actually have success, right? And what I mean by that is, you kind of have that imposter syndrome, like, oh man, am I good enough to do this? Do I deserve to be successful? Can I actually do this? Like a lot of people do, right? Guys, I'm telling you right now, you can do this. Absolutely, you can do this, right? And the reason why I say that is because you're gonna get all the help and support that you need to have success, right? Absolutely, you can do this, guys. Maybe you're afraid. Like, that's an interesting one, but maybe you're afraid, right? A lot of people get scared, geez, what happens? Like, what happens? Like, if I don't do this, I'm not successful, right? Guess what? And why are you here now, guys? There's a reason why you came on today's training, on today's workshop. And the reason why is because you want to improve your life, right? And you're just on the edge there. I know you're just on the edge, but so all you need to do is jump off. Just make it happen, guys, right? You can get started for as little as a 3 pay, guys, a 3 pay. I know some people are asking about a 4 pay or 5 pay. Come on, guys, come on, right? A 3 pay is more than fair, right? I mean, I think that you get to a point where, listen, like, you just got to do it, right? You just got to do it. Stop making excuses and make it happen, right? Bottom line is, guys, you got nothing to lose, right? All right, this is going to actually, you should say April 8th is the last day, not today. April 8th is the last day to get in, okay? You can get started in just an hour a day, right? And I give you everything you need to be successful. You get all the help, get all the coaching, get all the landing pages, the ad images, everything you need to have success. And you get it by going to joincommissionhero.com/special, right? You got to stop thinking and just take action. You got to stop thinking, take action. Like so many people think about it. Geez, I really want to be successful. I really want to get to where I am. I really want to have, the success and blah, blah, blah. And I'm tired of my job and this. Well, guys, you got to stop thinking about it, right? Like thinking isn't going to get you to where you want to be. Action does, right? I'm a big believer that action beats anxiety, right? So if you're feeling anxious with everything that's going on in the world right now, you're anxious about whether you're going to have your job or whether, things are going to get better, the economy, guess what? Action beats that. Action beats that. Do something about it, right? Don't just think about it, do something about it, right? Be resourceful, right? I'm a big believer, if you don't have the resources, be resourceful, right? Like I said, talk to a friend, right? Put it on a credit card, whatever you got to do, guys, to make it happen, right? It's like, I always say, it's like that gun to the head mentality. Like if someone had, a gun to your head and said, hey, you need to be successful in 30 days or whatever, you'd do it. Like you would do it. You'd find a way, right? And that's the kind of mentality you need to have. You need to be resourceful with anything in life. In order to be successful, you need to be resourceful, okay? You need to be the weed, right? I always talk about this too, guys. Be the weed, you know? Everybody wants to be a flower, pretty flower. That's what everyone wants to be, right? But guess what? Flowers don't last, right? A little bit of cold weather, you know, something happens, it's raining out, guess what? They die, right? You want to be the weed, right? So no matter what's going on, there's, you know, weeds grow in concrete, weeds grow in the snow, right? You can pull up that weed and guess what? 3 more come back, right? You got to be resilient. That's the key to success, is be the weed. Don't let excuses, don't let circumstances, don't let the environment around you determine your success, guys. You got to keep on showing up no matter what's going on, and that's the way it goes, okay? But guys, you got to go to joincommissionhero.com/special to jump in right now. We got, and also let's do a quick count here. How many people have jumped in yet? Go ahead and let me know in the chat. Just give me an I'm in, just so that Sylvia can do a new chat here. All right, so Jeremy, Bill, all right, see Ed, Stephen, Alexis, Daniel, Daryl. What else we got here? A bunch of people coming in here. Great, awesome. Majid, well, it's Dan, Julio. Okay, great, awesome, guys. Yeah, and if you haven't jumped in yet, make sure you go to joincommissionhero.com/special to jump in, okay? The I'll think about it trap. Oh my God, I've seen this so many times. People say, you know, I'd like to do this. Let me think, I'm gonna think about it. Well, here's the truth, guys. That's an excuse, because let's face it. How many people have said, I'll think about it? And then you go home and you sit on your couch and you twiddle your thumbs and you say, should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do? No, nobody does that. Come on. What happens is you say, I'll think about it, which means that, you know, I'm not, I can't make a decision. I'm indecisive. And then life gets in the way, right? Then a month goes by, you know, a couple months go by, and you say, oh, geez, I wonder why I'm in the same place I am, you know, before, right, guys? Don't say, I need to think about it, right? There's nothing to think about. You've been thinking for so long already, right? Just to jump in and go to joincommissionhero.com/special, right? Now, you could try to figure it out on your own. I know there's some people on here say, great, like, I'm gonna go figure this out on my own. Like, go for it, right? If you can do that, if you have the self-discipline, right, to make it happen, then go for it, right? But here's the thing, if you haven't gotten there yet, then probably something's up, right? You just need a little guidance, okay? The reason why it took me 5 years to get to where I am today, okay, is because I figured it out on my own, right? The only reason I got to this point is because I am so stubborn. Like Sylvia, who's in the background, she works with me. She'll tell you I'm pretty stubborn. That's the only reason why I've been successful. Okay, I'm just stubborn. I don't quit. All right. And if you're not like that, if you're not like me, then chances are it's gonna be tough to figure out on your own, right? So make sure you guys jump in right now to have success, right? Because you, at the end of the day, here's the thing, guys. You may not realize this, but you deserve it. Like, how many people believe? Like, let me know in the chat. How many people believe that you deserve to be successful? Like, really believe it. I do. Yeah, a lot of people do. Okay, good, good. Yeah, you got to believe it, guys. Yeah, you got to believe it, right? You have to believe it, right? Because otherwise, you know, sometimes we think, oh, geez, I don't deserve that. Like, like I don't deserve to be successful. No one else in my family's made money before. Geez, like I don't know. Like my friends don't make any money. That's okay, guys. You deserve to be successful, right? You deserve to be successful. Don't be afraid. Like, don't be afraid, right? Don't be afraid to fail. I mean, what happens if you fail, right? What happens if you don't make any money? Well, guess what? You tried, right? But here's the thing, guys. As long as you keep pushing forward, you're going to have success. Like when I first started my online business, guys, I'll tell you a little quick story here. So 5 years ago, I wanted to go online. I didn't know how to do it. So what I did was I joined a mastermind group, right? It cost me a lot of money to join this mastermind group. And I remember, you know, being like, oh my God, should I do this? And so I made a deal with myself. I said, okay, well, I'm going to give it a full year. I'm going to put 100% effort into it for a full year. No matter what happens, I'm going to push hard, push hard, push hard. If it works, amazing. I'll be so glad I did it. If it doesn't work, okay, at least I tried. At least I can live myself and know that I tried, okay? That's the thing, right? And so that's what I did. I put all the effort in, and that's why I was able to have the success, okay? So don't be afraid to fail, okay? Guys, you know, like, I don't know if anyone watches baseball here. Like, if you're a really good hitter, right? You know, you're somebody like Ken Griffey or, you know, Babe Ruth back in the day. Like, I mean, you only hit the ball 3 out of 10 times, right? You only hit the ball 3 out of 10 times, and that makes you a great hitter, okay? And most hitters that are average are gonna hit 2 out of 10 times. Like guys, like don't be afraid to fail, right? Like Thomas Edison, like how many times did he try to do the light bulb, right? Was it like 1,000 different elements? Like, guys, can you imagine if he quit after 1,000? Like after like 500, he's like, oh geez, like I'm done, I'm not doing it. Like, we'd be doing this training in the dark. You know, like guys, you can't be afraid to fail, right? And here's the thing: if you don't try, nothing changes, right? You're in the same spot, right? You're in the same spot you are. So there's no reason why you shouldn't just jump in. I personally think it's better to try and fail than to do nothing, right? I really believe that, okay? And don't let fear or self-doubt control you as well. Make sure you guys jump in by going to joincommissionhero.com/special, right? And as I mentioned before, it's really 3 simple steps to have success. You choose the winning offer that we talked about. You run traffic to that offer using the 3 steps: the ad image, the landing page, the offer, and you scale up to $1,000 a day or higher. That's the 3 steps to success, okay? That's the 3 steps to success. Now, everything you get, guys, once again, everything. You get complete access to the Commission Hero Coaching Group, the done for you landing pages, the $1 million ad images, everything, right? All this stuff here to have success, plus all the bonuses you get today as well. We get the $1 million Rolodex contacts, ad account training, Snapchat training modules, today only exclusive bonus. What else we got here? The Facebook Insider module. So yeah, you get access to my private Facebook Insider who works at, he's an employee at Facebook, and he helps you with everything, right? And guys, you can get started for, like I said, a lot of options here, right? You get 1 payment of $9.97, 2 payments of $5.97, or like I've never done this before, 3 payments of $3.97, right? 3 payments of $3.97, a complete no-brainer to jump in, right? A complete no-brainer to jump in, okay? Really powerful stuff, guys, okay? And so that's the way that works, guys. So make sure you go to joincommissionhero.com/special. And what I want to do now is I want to go ahead and actually answer some questions, because I know Sylvia's in the background answering a bunch of questions, and she's doing a great job with that. But let me go ahead and answer some questions on here as well. What we got here? Will has a question: can we join the inner circle after we start making money? Yes, absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. All right. Ty has a good question. I said, how do you overcome the fear of creating videos? Well, here's the best part about this, guys, is when you advertise, you don't have to create videos, right? No one's going to know it's you advertising, right? So we don't advertise with our profile. We use fan pages, right? So nobody's going to know that you're advertising. So it's very discreet. You don't have to worry about any of that, and you can have a lot of success. I love that, right? Because, you know, people don't know that I'm advertising, and I'm still making a bunch of money. Yeah, let's see. Michael says, I should follow the training for now and should be good. Yeah, if you follow the training, you're going to have success, right? It's a proven roadmap. And I don't just say that like it's proven time and time again. I mean, we've had so many success stories inside of Commission Hero. Yeah, absolutely. What other questions we got here? Let's see. Delon has a question about 3 payments. I'm not sure exactly what the question was, so maybe you can repeat that, Delon. Let's see. John is trying to pay with PayPal, got declined. Try a different browser, John, if you can. Maybe try a different browser, or try from like your mobile phone, or maybe try from a laptop or something like that, okay? Someone has a question. Yes, I will announce the $1,000 winner. We haven't even got there yet. Okay. Yes, Abdullah, this is live. Abdullah. Carol's in. Hey, Carol, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. When is the training going to start? That's a good question. So there's 2 aspects to the training. So the main aspect is, let me grab some water real quick. So the main aspect is that you're going to get started right away. So you get full access, right? So whether you join at $9.97, $5.97, $3.97, you get instant access to everything. Okay, so you can go through the training right away. It's self-paced. Now, in addition to that, we're actually doing something super cool for people that join before the 8th. Is we're going to be doing our 6-week onboarding. So for 6 weeks, we're going to do a full 6 weeks of onboarding. So once a week for 6 weeks, we're going to be doing a ton of training, right? So we're going to be able to show you how to get started. We're going to show you like how to set up your fan pages, how to set up your landing pages, how to, your like ad, I mean, just basically A to Z, how to have success, right? Now, obviously you can jump in and start doing stuff on your own, but we're adding that as an extra bonus. So for people that want to have that more help, personalized attention, we'll be able to do that, okay? In addition to that, I'm going to do something pretty cool as well, where I'm going to be actually doing a giveaway at the end of each call. So at the end of each call on those onboardings, I'm going to be giving away $1,000 in ad spend credit. Okay, so essentially, you could be on that call when you join Commission Hero, hop on the onboarding, and then you can have a chance to win $1,000 that you can spend on ads, right? And you have to spend on ads, that's the deal. But and then you're able to do that, which is pretty cool, right? Let's see. Let's see. Danielle has a question, or Daniel, sorry. How much do I need to invest on ads each day? Like I said, $20 a day to start. You can go from there. Ivy has a question. Really, 3 payments of $397? Yeah, really, really, really. All right, Kat is in. Congratulations, Kat. Super excited to have you in. Let's see what else we got here. A lot of questions coming through, guys. And let's see. Shaikh said, "Can I join after I made money?" Yeah, you can join after you make money. But why would you do that? Why not just join now and learn how to do that, right? Actually, learning on your own is probably going to cost you more money in the long run than it will be to join right now. Okay, because you're going to try to figure things out on your own. It's better why not just learn and get a map, right? Why not just learn and get a map to go here, right? Paula, yes, you'll be able to participate, right? You'll be able to participate. Let's see. Let's see what else we got here. Lots of questions coming in here. Let's see, starting with $500 a good idea with Commission Hero? Yeah, I mean, that $500 for your ad spend is good. I mean, you definitely can do some good stuff there, right? Dan has a great question. This is actually, I didn't even bring this up. Thanks for bringing this up, Dan. But so you guys can also apply for PayPal credit. So PayPal credit, essentially what that is I think it's in just the United States. I'm not sure what other countries, there's some other countries, but you have to go onto paypal.com and then go and just apply for PayPal credit. If you get approved, you can then pay for Commission Hero with PayPal credit, and then there's no payments, no interest due as long as you pay off the whole thing in 6 months, right? So you basically have 6 months to pay off the whole thing. We have a lot of students that do that, and they do it just because, not even because I mean, it is an easier payment thing for sure, but the benefit is like they don't have to use that upfront cost. They use that upfront cost for their ads, right? Which is, kind of a smart thing. So yeah, you just got to go to do that. Go to PayPal, see if you apply on a PayPal credit. If you get it, then go ahead and go there, and then check out by going to joincommissionhero.com/special. And I'll have Sylvia, if you can post that link in the chat again, that'd be great. All right, let's see here. What else we got here? Jeremy has a question. How are commissions tracked for tax purposes? So ClickBank handles that. They basically will give you a 1099, so to speak. Okay, and so you'll be able to get that started. Okay, so at the end of the year they give you a 1099. Okay, the other cool thing is inside of Commission Hero, I actually am going to hook you up with a free consultation and a free LLC as well with my guy who does all my tax stuff, which is pretty sweet because you're going to be able to, if you do set it up right, you can literally write off everything, your Commission Hero cost, the cost of the course, all your ad spend, like everything. You can write it off, which is a big tax savings for you guys. Carol has a question. What about ClickFunnels? Yeah, I definitely love ClickFunnels. I recommend it. Personally, it's not a requirement to have success in Commission Hero. We have other options, but I love it. And we also give you a 14-day trial into ClickFunnels as well. All right, what else we got? Someone has, you need money to join Commission Hero? Yes, absolutely. You have to join Commission Hero and pay with money. All right, let's see. Diego says, yeah, so if you live outside the United States, that's fine because ClickBank, you can do like Payoneer and some other options as well. So even if you're outside the United States, they do direct deposit and all that stuff. You would just check with ClickBank and they would set you up with that, okay? All right, let's see here. All right, what else we got here? I'm just going through there's so many questions, guys, so I apologize if I'm taking a couple seconds here. All right. What other questions you got, guys? Let me look here. I'm just trying to scroll through and find some. All right. Oh yeah, and guys, just so you know, Sylvia just popped that in the chat where you can actually see about the PayPal credit, right? So if you were to go to paypal.com, you can check that out, and you can actually see if you would qualify for PayPal credit or whatever. Okay. Dalan has a question. When do I have to make the second and third payment for the $397? So it's always 30 days later, right? So you pay $397 now. 30 days later, you pay another $397, and 30 days after that, you pay the other $397. Okay. Obviously, those are 3 required payments. Those are not 3 optional payments, right? So obviously, I'm doing you a favor by breaking it up, make it easier for you to afford. So do me the favor of making sure you pay those 3 payments, right? That's a pretty fair deal. Okay. What else we got here? How much is the conversion rate of Facebook ads? Well, it's going to depend. I mean, every ad is different, right? But I mean, usually if you're around, I'd say, 3%, 1 to 3% conversion rate, you're doing pretty darn good. I would say you're doing pretty darn good on that. So, yeah. All right, let's see what else we got here. Just going through all the questions here. Terry has a question. Can I pay the first payment now, but start the 14th? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you can pay now and you can start whenever you want to start. Remember, it's self, it's self-paced, right? So yeah, so Terry, I definitely would join now by going to joincommissionhero.com/special and then go from there. Okay. Yeah, so Teresa, so if you have PayPal credit, just go to the checkout, right? So go to joincommissionhero.com/special and then go to checkout via PayPal, right? And then you should be able to select PayPal credit as your option. Okay, that should allow you to do that. If you have trouble with that, please let me know, or you can just email me at support@robbieblanchard.com. My team can kind of help you out with that, but that should work for you fine. Frank, yes, I can teach you that. I can teach you how to promote Commission Hero as well when you join the course. Yeah. Let's see. So let's see. Let me grab some more water here. All right, let's see. Vipul says, hey, Robbie, apart from money and mindset, what do I need to be successful in the course? Well, I think, money and mindset are two big things here, but I think really it's just taking your time, right? I think this is a big one. I talk to all my students about, and I tell people that when it comes to this and success, slow is fast, right? Slow is fast. So the more time you take, going through the steps, building that foundation, kind of building your house, so to speak, with that firm concrete foundation, you'll have a ton of success, right? So just taking your time. Obviously when you jump in, we all want to get going, make a bunch of money right out the gate. Of course we do, right? But the key is we got to take our time, right? We got to take the time going through stuff, and that's how we're able to have success. So yeah, that's what I would say with that. Joao says, until when can we enroll in the program? Well, we're going to close the door on all the specials, the $397, everything like that. We're going to close on the 8th at midnight Pacific. So, but I wouldn't wait until then, man. I really would not. I would not wait until then, because the last thing you want to have happen is, forget or you miss out on it. And if you ask me on the 9th, the answer is going to be no. Okay, I got to be fair to everybody. Yep. What else we got here? Hey, Carl, welcome aboard. He just joined. Awesome. Now, if you did just recently join, guys, let me know if how I can help you guys out as well. Let me go ahead and just answer this question here, and just let me know that you're in. That way, Philip has a question. Can I pay later after I get commissions from Commission Hero? The answer is no. Unfortunately, you can't do that. And the reason why is because it wouldn't be fair to the thousands of people that have happily paid to join Commission Hero up front, right? That's the way it works, okay? Is you have to jump in by paying up front, okay? Really, really important. Let's see. Darlene, don't get frustrated because you don't need those things, right? As I always mention, you just need to jump in at the main course. All those additional things that you see on the back end are not needed for success. They are just additional things that can help you have success, but they're not needed. Everything is in Commission Hero to have success, okay? Let's see. James says, what about ClickBank University? Would that help too? Well, ClickBank University is great, but I think this is just another level, right? This is another level, okay? So I would definitely be jumping into Commission Hero by going to joincommissionhero.com /special, okay, /special, all right? Let's see. Will there be a replay on this? Yeah, there might be a replay. I still haven't decided yet, but there might be a replay on this. Yeah, Steven said, yeah, it's a business expense. You can do this for tax purposes for sure. All right, what else we got? Yeah, someone asked me another question about the COVID-19 thing again. I think I kind of handled this earlier on, but really, guys, the main thing to keep in mind is that yeah, people are having success no matter what's going on, right? Because people are home, people are on Facebook all day long now. People are still buying stuff, right? Even though the economy's down, whatever, people still want to lose weight, right? People still want to make money. People still want to have better relationships, right? So if you focus on those categories, you can have a lot of success. You can have really have a lot of success. So it doesn't affect anything. Here's the other cool thing, guys, is that actually the cost of advertising on Facebook right now is way less. I mean, it's actually more affordable right now than ever to advertise on Facebook, okay? And because most of the big players are not in there anymore, they're not advertising, right? So it's a huge advantage for us. So it's a great time to start right now. Let's see. Gretchen, yes, after you make the first $397 payment, you'll have full access to the entire course, okay? All right, can we use Instagram and other ways to market? Yeah, absolutely, Ken Frank, absolutely. Glenn has a question about funnels. Yeah, I recommend ClickFunnels inside the course. I hook you up with a 14-day trial as well, so you're good to go. Carol says, I can't believe I did this. Carol, I'm so glad you did though, right? I'm so glad you did. That's awesome. Let's see. Frank, do I need a domain and hosting? Yep, and we show you how to do that inside the course. No worries at all. Let's see. Yeah, so Jeff, make sure you jump in as soon as possible for sure. Okay, don't miss out on this. Okay. Let's see. Sasa has a question. Will I be sharing some hot deals that will sell well during these lockout times? Yeah, I'm always telling you what offers are best inside Commission Hero, so that way you know exactly which ones to promote so you can have success. Okay, I shared one of them today with you guys, and you're not even in Commission Hero yet. So just imagine, once you jump in. Yep. Yep, and then Sohan, yep, you get full access right away at $397. Yep. All right, let's see. Let's see. Marol says, do I access the website from the purchase page, or do you send instructions from email? Yeah, you should get access from you should get both. You're gonna get an email and you're gonna get access to from the website as well. So you get access there as well. And let's do another check here too. Guys, let me know if you're in, since my last roll call, because I know Sylvia's in the background writing down your name. So we wanna make sure we get you in with those bonuses and you're taken care of. So if you haven't said that you're in yet, please let me know, okay? All right, let's see. Delon says, do you think I'll be able to make cash before the second payment? Well, I can't guarantee it, right? Because I mean, that just doesn't make sense for me to guarantee something like that because I don't know your work ethic, but I can tell you that many, many students have done that. Many students have done that. Thomas has a question. No, I understand. I'm worried I'm going to be, basically, I'm worried I'm going to be confused in what's being taught to me. It's overwhelming. Yeah, Thomas, here's the thing, my friend. Like, if you join and do something new and you feel overwhelmed, that's exactly how you should feel. Anything you do that's brand new, you feel overwhelmed. Like, I'll never forget, like, a couple of years back, I learned how to ski. And wow, when I first learned how to ski, I was overwhelmed. Like, how am I going to stand up on these skis? What am I going to do? This and that. Like, that is the normal feeling, right? So never think that that is the wrong feeling to feel. It is actually the right feeling to feel, and it means you're okay, you're normal, you're like everybody else, okay? And so the good news is, though, if you do feel overwhelmed, it's okay, because we're gonna show you exactly how to do it. It's self-paced, right? So you're not trying to race everybody else to get to the mountaintop, right? You go at your own pace. And I'm here every single day inside the private Facebook group answering questions, Thomas, right? So I'm here to help you out so that you can have success, okay? All right, let's see. Joyce, yeah, we'll definitely think about a replay for sure. What else we got here? Steven's in, Ron's in. Who else we got here? Yeah, Ronnie has a question, like, what do I think about people that want to do it but don't have the money to do it? Well, like I said, get resourceful. Borrow money from a friend. See if you can get, someone to help you out, okay, and pay it back, and then say, hey, like, let's do it together, right? Let's whatever, I mean, that's something you can easily do, okay? Like I always said, if you don't have the resources, get resourceful. Let's see. Azamanj has said, I can't see the questions in the chat, but I want to let you know, for those who are new to this, 100% legit. Robbie is 1,000% legit. Well, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that 1,000%. Let's see. What else we got here? How long have I been doing this, says Gretchen? Wow, God, it feels like forever, but it's only been, I mean, I think I had I've been doing this for 5 years, but I had my big breakthrough in 2017. So I guess like a little, just under like 3 years, in the whole scheme of things, not a long time, but it just goes to show that you can, if you're successful and you just keep pushing forward and don't quit, that good things happen, right? Good things happen. I'm a big believer that people overestimate where they'll be in 1 year, and they underestimate where they'll be in 5 years. Okay, I kind of That's kind of something I see a lot of, right? So let's see what else we got here. Jeff says, how many students do I have and how many are making $1,000 a day? Just a percentage would be nice to know. That's great, Jeff. Yeah, so we have literally thousands of students, and we've had, oh my God, hundreds and hundreds of people have had their first $1,000 day. So, and once again, you know, it's kind of a, I don't want to say a silly question, Jeff, but it's fine. Like for me, as long as I know one person made $1,000 a day, that's it. I'm convinced I can do it, right? It's almost like back in the day, like Roger Bannister. If you don't know who Roger Bannister was, he was the guy that broke the 4-minute mile, right? Before him, nobody broke that record, right? Nobody broke that, right? But he broke it, and then guess what happened? People started doing it left and right. Okay, so that marker has already been broken, so you can definitely jump in and have success with it, right? You got to put in the work, of course, right? But you can have success with it. Juan has never done anything like this before, but feels super confident and is just going to trust it. Well, Juan, that's the way to do it. Make sure you jump in by going to joincommissionhero.com/special. Let's see here. Yeah, Darwin has a question. How long does it take to go through the modules? Man, I mean, really probably a week or so. I mean, you take your time. I definitely recommend going through it, taking notes, going through it again. That's what most successful students do, is they take their time in the beginning. That allows them to have long-term success. Let's see. Cornell has a question. What was my big breakthrough? Was it the open loops? Yeah, it was that for sure. And it was also just believing that I could do it, you know, just believing I could do it. And Diego has a question. Robbie, I'm so curious about the Man Up book in the background in my YouTube videos. You're reading it. Oh, awesome. Yeah, so Man Up is a great book. I mean, that's actually my buddy Bedros there. He's the one who wrote that book. Bedros is my original mentor. He's the guy that kind of taught me how to have an online business, and he's an absolute rock star. And now I consider him a very good friend now. And yeah, he's done some really cool stuff, and I've learned a lot from him. I mean, I've learned a lot from him. So that's great. You're reading that book. That's awesome. Let's see. What else we got here? Yeah, Merle says, feel the fear and do it anyways. Yes, I agree. I agree. Roger, no, it's not needed initially. You don't necessarily need that. Like you can jump in the regular course. You don't have to jump into that back end if you don't need to. Let's see here. Yeah, JM, if they won't give you credit, I'd try to figure out another way to jump in if you can. All right, what else we got here? Bedros Koulian is the name of that author. The book's called Man Up. All right, what other questions we got, guys? I see we have a lot of people still on the training here, and I know that we have, you know, most of you guys, or some of you guys haven't jumped in yet. So, guys, let me know what's holding you back. Like, what's holding you back from jumping in? Will's joined. He just mentioned he joined, but let me know in the chat. What's the one thing that's holding you back from jumping in? Stefano says money, right? So, Stefano, are you always gonna let money hold you back? Like, when are you gonna get to the point where you're like, okay, this is not gonna hold me back. I'm gonna make it happen. All right, think about that. Okay, money should not hold you back. Right? Same thing, Angela. Yeah, yeah. When are you gonna let money keep holding you back? Right? Don't let money hold you back. There's ways to get it. Okay. Juan joined. Awesome, Juan. CJ says, is ClickBank vulnerable to hackers stealing your commissions? No, CJ. No, they're not. You're worrying about the wrong things. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's see. Stefano says $1 is $87 here. Well, hey, I hear you, man. But once again, you know, we got plenty of students from Mexico that are having success in the course as well, right? So it's just a matter of how bad you want it, man. That's it. That's all. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Gordon, not much I can do about the exchange rate on your end. I mean, obviously, like you just got to decide whether it's still at that price, still worth it for you. Okay. And just if it is, great. If it's not, that's fine too. All right. Let's see here. James, I'm not sure what that is, but I don't know why you'd have a non-competition clause from another program. All right, let's see. All right, what else we got here, guys? Dice has information process overload, right? Well, hey, here's the thing, like, take your time. There's no rush. You can have success anytime, right? You don't have to go through the course in a week, right? You can take your time doing it, right? You don't need to have a ton of time there. You don't have to rush or put that pressure on yourself, right? You don't have to do that, right? You can just jump in and make it happen, right? Joseph, I'm not good in English. Nope, doesn't limit your success, right? We have students from all over the world, all kinds of international students. One of my best students is Andreas. He's from Austria. He speaks German. English is not his first language. He's having success, okay? Let's see. All right, James, I'm gonna hold you to that, man. That's the day after my birthday too, by the way. Let's see, what percentage of commissions can we earn promoting Commission Hero? I talk about that in the course. Montessori says, why do we need a domain when there's no need for a website? Well, we're not using a website, so to speak, as far as like a Shopify store, right, or a typical, website with multiple pages. We do use landing pages, which I don't really consider a website because it's only one page, and so yeah, that's why you need that going. Mikhail says, shiny object syndrome. I paid in the past and it's not worked for me. Well, here's the thing, Mikhail, like after a while, if you buy a bunch of courses and it doesn't work for you, then there tends to be a common denominator there, right? So maybe it's not the course, maybe you just got to take action and make it happen, right? That's a little bit of tough love there, but I want you to be successful. So I would say if you're gonna do something, just do it. Either do it or don't, right? There is no try, as Yoda says. Let's see. Fernando says, why Snapchat as the bonus and why not Instagram training? Well, the reason why, Fernando, is because when I say Facebook, I mean Instagram as well, because Instagram is owned by Facebook. The advertising is placed on Instagram and Facebook, so it is included in that Facebook training. What else we got here? Emmanuel is in. Congratulations, Emmanuel. Super excited to have you on board. All right. Do we have students in Africa? Yes, we do. We have students in Africa. Yep, I'll help you get started with a ClickFunnels account. What else we got? Darlene says, thanks for a great webinar today. Darlene, thank you for being on this webinar. You made it great. All right, are there alternate choices to ClickFunnels? Yep, there's alternate choices, we show you. One campaign is ready to start. When I get my first sale, well, it depends. Like some people get it within the first couple days, some get it sooner than that. Really depends. Yeah, really depends. Okay. All right, what else we got? Does it work with Facebook ads in other languages? Great question. Absolutely, it does. Absolutely, it works for other languages. And actually, if you advertise in the Spanish market or in Brazil, if you fala Portuguese, like there's other, you can have a lot of success because there's less competition, right? There's less competition if you are able to advertise. The cool thing is on ClickBank, they have a lot of the top offers that are on ClickBank. They have them in other languages too, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Well, what else we got here? Dalan says, yeah. So you're asking me if I'm going to help you out? Yeah. I mean, that's the whole purpose of the course, right? Is to help you get set up with everything, get set in the right spot so you can have success. Joyce, yeah, you can get started on your own time, but as I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you hopped in on just now, but I'm actually going to go through a full 6-week onboarding training with everybody that jumps into Commission Hero before the 8th here, okay? And that's going to be a huge value. I've never done that before, but I want to make sure you guys get set up for success, okay? Daniel's talking about ManyChat. Yeah, we talked about ManyChat a little bit. Let's see. Daniel, he's from Portugal and he is in now. Awesome, Daniel. Super excited to have you on board, my friend. Mohammed, he's going to join from Algeria. Yep, awesome, man. Just go to joincommissionhero.com/special and jump in. What else we got? What else we got here? And don't worry, guys, we're still going to do that $1,000 giveaway. I just want to make sure I answer all these questions because there's, you can't see them, but there is a lot of questions coming through. But guys, if you haven't jumped in, also let me know what's holding you back, right? You get all the bonuses again. You get all the You get the Snapchat training, you get the email marketing training, you get the 100K done for you campaign. So literally I give you a campaign that's made me over $100,000 in profit, and I give it to you, landing pages, images, copy, everything, and you can have success with it. But you get it by going to joincommissionhero.com/special, okay? What else here? All right. Yeah, Merle said the 6-week training was the thing that made up her mind. I made up your mind, which is awesome. Like, and that's exactly why I wanted to do it, because, you know, like I said, guys, I don't know about you, but it always drives me crazy when I you know, I see a course I'm interested in, and I end up joining it, and it's like crickets in the Facebook group. There's nobody helping you out. There's no support. There's no, I mean, I hate that, right? And so I basically made a vow, like, if I'm gonna, you know, do a course, which was Commission Hero, like, I'm gonna make sure that people get the help they need. Like, that's because, why wouldn't I, right? Because guess what? If you get results, you're going to tell your friends about it, right? And then guess what? They'll want to join Commission Hero too. So yeah, your success is my success. It seems pretty obvious. I wish, but apparently it's not, because a lot of people don't do it. All right, let's see. Yeah, Kevin. So yeah, we can definitely do that too. Yep, we can definitely do that for you. Let's see. Yeah, Cornell, so if you get paid on Wednesday, you will, you have time, because remember, we close on the 8th. The 8th is Wednesday, so you have until then. Yeah, Thomas, just go ahead and do that too. Just email, and we'll see what's going on. Joao, yeah, they take care of that. All right. Yep, Thomas, the first step with PayPal credit, you got to apply on PayPal first. All right. What else we got? Yeah, we have students in Malaysia. Yeah, we have a couple students in there. Oh, not a lot, but we have a couple. Yeah, so you might as well jump in too. Yeah, Gretchen says, will I be having a live event once all restrictions are lifted? Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I was supposed to have one in May here in Boston, but we had to reschedule it till the end of September. So, you know, when you jump into Commission Hero, I'll definitely give you the details on that too. Those are super fun. The live events are super fun. And we learn a lot. I do a lot of cool stuff there. Daniel, ClickBank pays you weekly. Trey, not sure what you mean by can you cash out anytime? Yeah, you can cash out anytime. You can, you know, you can stop doing it at any time. I don't know why you would, but you could. Yeah, Thomas, it's support at robbieblanchard.com. I think Sylvia's answering your question there, but support at robbieblanchard.com if you have any issues there. All right. Nalishia, sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. The 6-week training, will it be during the day or evening? I'm gonna find a time that's gonna be kind of a happy medium for everybody. We will record those as well, just so you know, and you'll have access to them like forever inside in the group and in the course. You know, obviously we have people literally from all over the world, so I want to make sure that you know that it's a happy medium for some people. Okay. All right. What else here? Let's see. Yeah, so guys, don't forget too, like I said, you know, if you're a couple people are asking about what we get once again in the Commission Hero. So, you know, you get the Commission Hero system, access to the coaching group, done for you landing pages, right? So you don't have to worry about the landing pages, building those yourself. The $1 million ad images, we're gonna get you those too. So those are images I personally use to have success with, right? You get my complete super profit training system as well, okay? Plus you get all these bonuses, right? The exclusive bonus with me, the $1 million offer Rolodex, the ad account training, the Snapchat training. You get the 10K a month email module, the today only exclusive bonus, the 100K campaign, right? And then you get the Facebook Insider module, which is super cool, right? Because you get access to that private, you know, employee at Facebook that's kind of helped me with my campaigns, right? And the other cool thing, guys, I didn't even mention this, is that if you ever have an issue where your account gets shut down or something like that, which can happen from time to time, I actually have scripts inside of the course where you know, basically appeal with that script, and it really increases the chances of getting your accounts back, which is super, super cool. Okay. Merle says, if you're a member, do you get lifetime access? Yep, you get lifetime access. What else we got here, guys? We still have a bunch of people on here, guys. A bunch of people on. We've got a bunch of people more joining. Let's do another roll call here. How many people have jumped in? Just go ahead and type in "I'm in" since the last time we talked. I want to make sure I recognize you and call out your name. Make sure Sylvia has your name down. Okay, so let's see here. Alexis, Daniel, Sasa, Kevin, Marol. I hope I'm saying your name right, Marol. Carol, Will, Ollie, Roger, Renee, Juan. Oh, this is a tough name. Young Bella, Jeremy, Diego, Merle. Okay, cool. Carol with a Merle. Okay, got it. Cool. Awesome. All right, Roger. I think I said Roger already. Alicia has a question. How long did it take me to land my first sale? Well, here's the thing. I didn't even tell the story, but I told this on other trainings. But I started out with my own product. It was kind of how I first got into ClickBank, and I tried to get people to promote it via email to their big email list. Nobody would promote it, right? Because my product was a CrossFit product. It wasn't a weight loss program. And so I remember going on to, I was at an event in Miami, finished the day at the event, went to my hotel room, set up an ad on Facebook, went to bed, woke up the next day, and I had 3 sales, right? I had 3 sales. And I remember calling my parents and saying, hey, did you buy my program? And they said, what program? And I said, okay, I guess it wasn't them, right? So I knew that 3 people in the world who I've never met, probably never will meet, saw my ad on Facebook, clicked on it, and bought it, right? And I made money. And for me, that was like light bulbs going off in my head, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, like this is insane. This is amazing. I literally set up an ad, went to bed, woke up, and I made money. I made money when I slept. And so for me, even though I think I made maybe $20, $25 total, that was huge. That was huge, right? That was really big for me. Yeah. All right, let's see. All right, what else we got here? What other questions you got, guys? Let me know the questions here in the question box. All right. Oh, I gotta say this name too. Let's see. It's Avi Nandan. Oh my God, you guys are testing me with these names here. Avi Nandan is in from India. Welcome. I'm gonna call you Avi. Welcome, Avi. Carl's in. Marquise is in. Carol Smith is in. Yeah, what other questions you got? And then also, guys, like I said, we got what else we got here? Yeah, so then we got yeah, and like I said, you can jump in for a couple options here, right? You got the $9.97, which is the one pay. You get the $2.97 I keep saying that, 2 payments of $5.97, right? Or the 3 payments of $3.97. And just to let you know, guys, the 3 payments of $3.97, I've never offered that before, okay, until today. Literally today is the first day I've done it, and we're gonna let that go until the 8th. And the only reason why is because I want to make a no-brainer for people to jump in, right? I want to make a no-brainer for people to say, oh, geez, times are tough or whatever. $3.97, you can make that happen, guys. You can make that happen, right? All right, people, I know. Don't you worry. I just gotta make sure I answer everybody's questions here first before we do the giveaway, right? Because we have literally still 300 people on still. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Christian, yeah, so the sales payment will go straight to the account, right? It'll still go straight to the account. So basically when someone buys from your affiliate link, right, what's gonna happen is it's gonna go and go right into your ClickBank account, right? Right into your ClickBank account. All right, guys, cool. Tim, it ends on the 8th, April 8th, this Wednesday. All right, and then I'll have, Sylvia, if you can pop that link in one more time here. Then do you see a lot of returns? No, not really. I mean, most offers, you're going to see an average refund rate of, probably 5% to under 10% on average, which is pretty normal for digital products. Yeah, as far as ClickBank, they pay you every Wednesday. Wednesday is payday. Terry, yep, you can do that later on. That's fine. All right, guys. What are the questions? What's holding you back from jumping into commission here right now? What's holding you back? Yeah, Cornell says, imagine the ROI regarding the exchange rates. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty good. Let's see what other questions we got, guys. All right, Stefano says tomorrow. All right, Stefano, but man, I would jump in now. Why wait till tomorrow? You know what I mean? What's going to change in 24 hours? Nothing. Sasa says, what's for lunch? I'm not sure yet. I don't know what's for lunch yet. All right, guys, let's see here. All right. Currency exchange rates. Well, don't let that stop you. Don't let it stop you. Just jump in. Don't jump in. All right, guys. Well, I think we answered most of the questions here. I know that, oh, here's one. So Terry says, I think that fear is what is holding us from jumping into the unknown. Just do it. Yeah, exactly. Just do it, right? Just do it. Alicia says, why do 2 payments of $597 equal $1194? Because that's math. That's what math. That's math, right? So yeah, 2 payments of $597 equals $1194. You're correct. And the reason why I say that is the best deal is, of course, the $997. Obviously, if you want to do 2 payments, you can. It does cost a little bit more. You're right. You're absolutely right. So if you can afford the $997, it is the best deal. All right, let's see. Hey, Merle, yeah, if you have any issues in terms of access, just shoot a message to support@robbieblanchard.com, and we'll take care of that for you. Don't worry about that. We'll get you taken care of. We have 24/7 support too. All right, let's see. John, if you have any issues, just go ahead and reach out to support@robbieblanchard.com. I want to make sure we get you taken care of too. I know if you're having issues jumping in, we can get taken care of, okay? All right, let's see. All right, guys, well, what do you think? Do I think I should do the $1,000 giveaway? What do you think? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Good, awesome. All right, well, let me take a look here. All right. I just got to pick someone randomly. All right, let's see. All right, so let me take a look. I'm looking through all the names here. All right. Let's go with Frank Rodriguez. Frank Rodriguez. All right, Frank Rodriguez. Yep. Yes, you. I saw you. So, so Frank, here's what I want you to do in the question box. Just go ahead and put your email, okay? And let's all congratulate Frank. Congratulate Frank for winning $1,000. Not a bad deal, right? To hop on here and to make $1,000, right? And Frank, hopefully you're gonna take that $1,000 and you're gonna invest it in Commission Hero. Which would be an amazing thing for you, right? Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations, Frank. Nice work, man. Definitely awesome. Great, guys. Cool. So we did the giveaway. So awesome, guys. Now, like I said, any more last-minute questions, because I do have to hop off here, unfortunately, and I want to make sure that if you have any questions about joining Commission Hero, that I answer them right now, because like I said, you have until the 8th. Yes, you have until the 8th, but you shouldn't wait until that, because let's face it, right? We got a few more days here, right? There's plenty of time to jump in, but why wait until tomorrow until you can do it today, right? So make sure you guys jump in right now, guys, by going to joincommissionhero.com /special, right? Let's see what other questions we got here. Jill says, I've done a few pages, only ClickFunnels. We have PHP files for you. We also give you preview links, so you could use another platform if you wanted to. Let's see. What other questions we got? All right. All right. I think, yeah, I see a lot of congratulations on Frank. Yeah, Frank. Mauricio, yeah, I can't, unfortunately can't, man, because, it wouldn't be fair to everybody that paid up front. Okay. You have to jump in up front. Okay. Will, you could technically build those with a ClickBank builder. You'd have to build them yourself, but yes, you could replicate them in there. All right, what else we got? Delon says, thanks, Robbie. You're an absolute legend. Well, thank you so much. All right, Susan, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it a day here because I think everyone's kind of got their questions answered. But guys, just make sure, hey, but make sure, guys, if you haven't jumped into Commission Hero yet, all right, now's your last chance. You go to joincommissionhero.com/special. You get started right now for the one payment of $997, 2 payments of $597, or you can get in for that 3 payments of $397. Really, really, really kind of a no-brainer for you guys because you know, this is really an opportunity. Like I said, like I mentioned earlier, guys, my CrossFit gym, because of everything that's going on right now, is closed. I'm not making money on my CrossFit gym right now, right? If I was just a CrossFit gym owner, if I just had a regular job, I would definitely be worried, right? But because I have an online business, I'm not worried, right? I'm actually killing it online every single day still, okay? So that's why I really encourage you guys to jump in, because if you've been on the fence about this, if you've seen the success from our students and you haven't jumped in yet, then you're definitely missing out. You know, I think that you really are. You know, you gotta take action, right? You gotta get out of your own way. Don't let fear control you. Don't let the media, the negativity, or the economy determine your success, guys. You need to make it happen for yourself. Okay, really important. Okay, so I think that's it for now, guys. I want to make sure I'm just looking, not missing any other questions here. All right, cool. All right, guys. Well, I am going to call it a day. Hey, hopefully you guys learned some stuff today. Hopefully you got some valuable information from today's training. I really appreciate each and every one of you taking time out of your Sunday, or maybe it's Monday for some of you guys, to be on today's training. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you guys. I wish you all the best, and congratulations to everybody that jumped into Commission Hero. Man, we had a lot of people jump in today, which is awesome. And I have no doubt the next couple weeks and months are going to be very exciting, very exciting. So, guys, that is it for me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. But we may have a replay, so just be on the lookout in your inboxes for a replay in case you missed any part of this. But and also, I'm going to leave this link up. Obviously, this link is up until the 8th. So go to joincommissionhero.com/special, but it will not be up for much longer. Okay, so make sure you do that, guys, and jump in. All right, so that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.